Huh?
He owes me too.
Jeremy, sir, how you doing, bro? I ain't see you over there.
Oh, really?
Miss Nancy? Miss Nancy Gamble?
Yes.
Water?
Dr. Pepper.
Huh?
You got tea? You ain't got no tea?
Just hold
You got
it.
tea? Oh, I'll take tea.
Let me have water.
Binding for me.
There's the wipe right there? Yeah? Water. I love those machines, man. I don't know why. I can hit them too.
He don't even know you're here.
Sometimes I go broke, but I hit them.
Yeah, I see. I told my dad got, God damn.
Woo! Huh?
Look, can you turn the music off?
In here. No music in here?
No, how are you?
Yeah,
I got
I came back
I'm
already.
here.
Huh? Yeah. You playing over there? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, good luck to you.
Oh, I just seen
Isaac.
Isaac Herman.
Isaac and Herman.
What's the oldest one? The one
There's like 11 of them.
Huh?
There's 11 brothers.
The one that's at the table over there.
Herman's over there.
Herman, that's it. That's
Herman, Eli, Isaac, Sam.
Is Eli and Hyde, all of them over there?
Herman and I don't know if Eli's here with them. Sam comes
Good
sometimes,
with
but
you,
he's
right?
just cool mostly.
I just ain't Herman.
Oh,
Are we started?
Hey, how's it going, Central Texas? Welcome to another fine streaming.
So you got to put them like
over
this
here at
one
the
time,
KARD Club
that's it.
in Harker Heights,
Then you can do
Texas.
whatever.
Was it 5 to come in?
Hey, don't bend the card.
Oh,
Lift them up.
oh,
Sideways.
so
We got a lot
like
of new
this.
faces on the table today.
1-2 game.
Said,
1-2, whatever you want to do.
Kai.
It's 1-2, whatever you want to do. We're trying to be, well, we are already the biggest 1-2 game in Texas.
Best action.
Colleen, how Colleen has always had some.
That's right.
We started off supposed to start a new trend tonight. The first hand of the night below $200. I remember last week on Tuesday we had big pots. It was early night. People was trying to feel the table out.
50's bet.
We got Paul making a call with a flush draw and a straight draw.
8 check.
10
That's
ball
it.
comes out. Check.
Missed. I got Queen High. Very good.
Queen House good enough for the first 10, folks.
Figure my Queen.
Said Mary. Mary's Jack Deuce.
Huh?
Jack Deuce is Mary.
I said once again, as y'all remember, as I stated last
That's been hitting a
Tuesday,
lot lately too, though.
just because we have a stream going on here, we also
Oh,
have,
if you
we
get
have a
6 for
tournament
your
going on
hearts,
right now.
everybody on the table is 25.
If you win with 6 for your
You
heart,
don't have to win with it. Don't you get dealt
What?
with it.
you
6
sold
for your
over.
hearts game. If you get dealt 6 for your hearts, show it. You don't have to win the hand, and everybody owes you 25.
Wait a minute, man, I just threw in.
It's a lottery.
Six, that's why they had 6 straight.
Yeah, 6 for your hearts.
So 6 3 hearts, but wait after action
Yeah, look
or
at
show it
video.
right away.
Look at the video.
Show the dealer or whatever.
What if
They
you
will
bet
see it on
to
video
win
too,
with
but you're getting a free 25. You can show it whenever you want. I'll show the
25.
middle hand. I don't give a fuck.
25. Your spot, shit.
Hey, what's the link to this
The other
thing for my
players were like,
girlfriend?
what the fuck?
Live at the KARD Club.
So as you heard, I think they got some
Yeah,
special game going on tonight. Kai's got going. If you get 6-3 of hearts, you show the dealer, you're getting $25. For any that know, 6-3 seems to be the KARD Club nuts here. So
Here's your internet.
that's a hand Kai made famous. So 6-3 being the nuts here at the KARD Club.
should have learned from last time.
How did y'all end up putting the two best looking guys in this end? Oh, scrubs down there.
Got a race of 50 on two call by Big Sexy. We got two going to the flop.
What was that?
Looking for that king, but Big Sexy.
Hey, Mr. Eddie, you coming?
Well, I
Didn't
didn't
know
know
his
that.
partner's sitting there with the bigger kicker.
Mr. Luke.
What a flop.
Mr. Eddie.
King Kai flopping the nuts.
Mr. Eddie.
Can't get paid off. Can't get paid off.
He already said.
No, you ain't going to check.
Hey, he made some money pre-flop.
Was that diamonds?
Play nice. You don't want to play this season.
Yeah, we do play
Right, but I'm saying, is that right? All he needed was
Yeah,
10 for them.
yeah,
Well, you don't get paid.
yeah. They're waiting on. They're still in the tournament with their short stacks.
No? The bonuses are not affect on the stream, correct? No. Why was bonuses 10 now?
I think they still got me a big section.
There you go. Thanks.
So I was saying earlier, folks, I said we got a tournament going here, a monthly freeze-out tournament that we have here, and then we have
Hour.
3 full tables of cash going on
Oh,
along
yeah.
with this streaming table. So
I ain't get no tip.
if you're looking for something to do today or any day, please come on out,
You can help me.
get in on this action.
So I'm thinking about opening this restaurant, right?
I call.
And Orlando cooks usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but he doesn't know how to make these deals. They're like, pepperoni rolls?
Oh,
Pepperoni
Coming
rolls.
to-
Spot.
Oh, yeah,
You know what? I want to make them, but I want chili and cheese and bean and cheese.
Looks like 24K is trying to set the trap here with Ace King of
I'm
Hearts.
going to call them beaner bites.
Let's see.
I really think.
See if this trap's gonna work.
Buy some, right? See? Orlando, we need to make this.
a lot of people may get backlash on it.
Why?
I told you not to say that on the stream.
Bean or bites.
There you go. That would have been better than you saying.
I just said bean or bites. I just talk so fast.
1, 2, 4, 3.
Oh, what we're saying is on the live stream.
Yeah.
7 calls.
That's what I mic.
Like a conversation.
Oh, they can hear your conversation?
Yeah.
Shoot, they got a whole restaurant out there
6,
that
7,
they
8.
get real disrespectful.
So the people
Dick's
watching
three
it
going
They
on.
talk crazy, yeah.
That's not a bad name. That's
No.
kind of catchy though.
might get some backlash. for
Bean or
that.
bites, yeah. I think they'll sell good.
Paul hits that 10.
You got to make that shit like make it unique.
Call
Yeah.
me a beaner, I'll get on it.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be like Ike and throw all the F-bombs out there.
Start testing it.
I don't know how
start
to-
doing them here and testing them.
I need to know how to make pepperoni rolls, though. The little square ones, like mini raviolis, 'cause that's what it'd be good at. It'd be-
I think it's still early night, folks, so we're letting these players are warming up, feeling this table out.
About to open a pizza
We
business.
might have gotten spoiled last
Wings,
Tuesday as we
burgers. I want to throw some
were seeing $200 pots before we were seeing any cards, so I'm sure the action will get hot
It's a
going in a
donut.
minute.
Oh,
But
donut shop next door.
Played the other night. I played a little bit with you. No.
The burger place?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
those of you on the stream, who you rooting for tonight?
Look at the line down. There's no parking.
you see
There's no
being big
burger
winners?
place.
played that
He makes burgers there, but
last
it,
Saturday night.
the most I've ever seen is like 3 or 4 cars there.
how many times I had that.
Give a shout out to whichever player you think's gonna be the big winner tonight. We got Dino waking up with pocket kings.
I think so. I think you know. I got a food list from PFG.
He makes it
got all
20
that
to the
stuff so I can
table.
see what my work do.
MJ Folds coming around to the
Community
dawn.
hasn't supported enough. Yeah,
Speedy Jr.
it's not a big
Ace 3
community, so-
suited. He's like, why not?
We're going to get it
See if I
right.
can flop an
Here we
ace.
go. So if I'd have went all in, pre-flop
Yes,
on that
be
last
careful
hand, you
talking
would
about
have called?
certain things, you know what I'm saying?
We got 2 going to the
Caught
flop.
MJ looking at porn on
Probably
her one
just
time.
because of your
Right. No, I got you.
because
I know
of
it.
being King 10 suited.
This could be a dangerous flop for Don, and
Only
he
because
flopped the flush draw.
now if
Not
you
flush draw.
deeper
Get away. Get out of his hand.
It's been hard to say.
When did they start listening?
Can Dino put him on a
When did they
9
start
or
listening in?
flush
And
draw?
it still would have been hard to say. Even if you was
Yeah, but it's 30 minutes.
you know,
So I don't know when we
you
started,
have
but
pocket aces, pocket kings.
usually we start doing it at 6:30 and it comes on at 7.
Dino makes it 45, and Don says it looks like the price is right. See if you can hit that flush draw or an ace. River card is a
Oh,
5.
might have been
Check
on.
mark goes to Dino. Don gonna try to make a move, or is Dino gonna
Oh, okay.
I think it's going to be enough to take it down.
Sure did.
Don thinking about making a move here, or so you don't believe Dino?
But it's probably second best.
Lays it down. That was such a pretty flop for Don. Card just didn't come. Dino avoided quite a few outs there.
Beat a regular 9. I think we were tired.
Been getting it all in, man.
So when you say scan all 4 cards on the bomb pot, that means just put them here and rotate it?
Yeah.
Or I'll be
You got a bomb pot.
fitting every corner.
Bomb pot, you
Yeah,
can do
I'm
hold them, 2 boards,
Yeah.
or one single board Omaha.
Okay.
But it's still $100 no matter what.
Where's it at? Once around?
Yeah.
They'll let you know.
Looks like actions to
Hard.
Chris
No one's
first.
gotten it yet on the stream. Yes, I got it 3 times.
This card's
Looks
messed
up
up.
a queen 6 folds, fold
Yeah,
around.
he'll show
Good
them.
cash game.
Huh?
Show them
And 8 fold.
when you get done.
MJ raises to 25 with ace jack offsuit.
Well, that was like me last Saturday night. How many times I had 3-6?
Card on top is bad.
Fold, fold.
God, how sensitive are these
Dino
money?
lays down them pocket threes. Dino, price wasn't right.
Well, they heard Colin when he went to the bathroom was throwing up and everything. Really? Said, don't let
So
that happen
you're
again."
saying I should take
MJ
this off
takes
when I
that
go in the
quick
bathroom?
pot down.
Yeah, you got to.
Colin went in the bathroom, was throwing up and everything else, and you could hear all of the
I don't want to
YouTube.
hear y'all.
Early night, as you can see.
Are you serious?
Yes, no, they,
I don't feel too bad.
Dino had the pocket kings and, you know,
Wait a minute, who the hell
got a
is
nice little pot.
Like, hopefully,
Some nights early.
What's her name?
Priscilla,
The waitress.
Miss Lou's daughter, Priscilla. She helps.
So, as I was saying, folks, remember, come on out to the car club tonight. We got multiple games going on the
Service!
in here. We got one, two tables. It said minimum buy-in is $50. Maximum is whatever you feel like you can, whatever you want to sit down with. So the action's here all night. Currently have the monthly freeze-out tournament that we hold every month. So if you're interested in playing a tournament, we have on Friday nights. We have a $50 freeze-out tournament, and tonight we had a monthly. I think it's the last Sunday of the month. It's the
Do you have like
monthly
a,
freeze-out. So,
what kind of Red Bull you have? Just that regular Red Bull?
so if you're interested in tournament play or just want to get out and play some poker,
And the
cash,
regular or just sugar
come on
free?
down to the card
Can you
club.
bring me that and a glass of ice, please?
You want to know what on the
As
menu?
I was saying,
Yeah,
it's a
could-
1-2.
y'all have like a menu?
All tables are 1-2, but as you can see, they don't play as 1-2 here. So it's the best action you're gonna
I'll try
find
to
for if
catch
you want to walk in with $200 and walk out with $1,000.
Got a whole bunch of stuff.
So we've got a good pot going here.
Make it 60 straight.
A lot of good hands. Waking up, Kai. Wakes up with
I just
pocket
don't
sixes
think
and
the catfish bites
wants to see how many people really like their hands. So he raises it to $60.
with fries,
I think he might get a couple of callers here.
ranch, and ketchup.
On 24/7 Kev, he lays it down. Paul's coming along.
It's gonna be a
So
tough
is
one
MJ.
Yeah, it's really big. Trust me.
I admire you. I admire you.
You admire me?
I admire you and you.
Hey, I want some catfish and fries.
Yeah.
Big Sexy says the pot is right, so
Or the
money
catfish bites.
cent looks good, so he'll get in there. Jack 7 of diamonds. We got 4 going to the flop.
Sleeping and taking care of the family. I burn myself. Crazy.
King 9 fly, rainbow flop.
Like I said, my mom, I used to go out.
Paul hits that king and leads out with 60.
How much of that shit?
Actions on Kai.
How much is that?
65.
Kai's gonna try to float to
He's
see if he
gonna
can
come out
catch
here
that
and just
6.
start betting me. I'm the one that raises.
Kai makes a call. Kai's looking for that 6 ball.
That'll work.
65.
It's not like one of your bars.
He hits that 7 now. Kai's got a little bit more outs. Gives him a gut shot. I'm looking for a 6 or an 8.
How often do you bluff, Paul?
Just don't want to see the eight of spades though. Kai makes a call. Is Kai gonna hit his card on the river? See what Orlando's doing in the box. Give him the 8-ball. And it's a blank.
All in.
Check mark goes to Paul.
No, he said all in.
No, I said all in.
I can't hear that, sorry.
Paul shoves all in.
No worries.
He's all in.
It's gonna be a pretty easy fold for Kai here since he was
Should be so
chasing. But does Kai put him on a king or does Kai put him on a bluff? I think Kai's gonna lay this down. There's
This
too
would be a
many,
hero card.
too many
Will
outs
you
out
bring me
there
a
that can beat Kai.
separate
right now.
table?
This
please?
guy just wants to see his cards for the first time.
Huh?
You can use mine.
You know, nobody likes to be bluffed on the live stream.
I've got
So
my bag on there.
this guy
I had
thinking
that food on there anyway. Just get my own.
he's bent with ace high. I think Kai's gonna find it in him to fold this hand.
Like a rock.
There we go.
You used to come play at my place, you know.
What's mine?
Paul wins that hand.
That one I had it.
Bar?
$430 pot to Paul.
You know, I had my place in Lowenville.
Yeah.
They bring that big old bag.
Almost Paul.
Looks like Kai's in the gambling mood tonight, so
Almost.
Almost got you. Almost still called.
Well, you want a spade to come?
Put it in
No.
that spot.
Oh, I was
Many
gonna
times,
say, you
man.
want the spade to come. You don't want
And
that.
Scott.
I had a pair.
So did I.
So as we can see, the only familiar
Yeah,
face
pair
from
with
last
the nut-
weekend,
with the second nut
Tuesday,
spade
seems
draw.
to be Kai and Chris, folks. As I stated earlier, on Tuesday tonight, if you're interested in playing on the stream here, just come on down to the KARD Club,
8 or 6.
put your name on the list, and we'll see what works for your schedule and our
You got
schedule.
Charger first week.
Just come on down to the KARD Club and get
I
your
think they're
name
gonna do
on
better
the
when
list
people
and
give them.
You save money there, Kai.
play some poker. If you
Next
don't,
time.
you don't want to play on the live
King
stream,
Jack, spade.
we have 3 tables going
I
right
like
now.
the game plan. I
3
like
full
the game,
tables, 1, 2.
coach there has.
Please come on down and enjoy his
Daniel, the
poker.
head coach. I like the plays that he's calling.
I just
Got
think
$2
that, I mean,
coming to the
obviously Russell
table.
Wilson, but at the same token, like they gonna get a slow start. Like
Yeah.
they got to, you know what I mean? They got to get to a team, but we'll see. I think Chargers gonna be the toughest in the division.
Yeah.
Got MJ leading out with 17, 6-5 suited.
17 is the bet. Fold, 2 folds, 3 folds, 4 folds.
Oh. 24K. Smooth call with ace queen. I don't know. What do you think? She have raised him there?
I didn't figure you wanted
It's
to
a
lay
good
that
flop,
down.
Kev.
25 is the bet.
It'll be pretty easy. Fold for
She was worried if they
MJ.
did something. But they're gonna-
Oh.
Kev takes it down with ace queen. I think MJ was just trying to make a move there. He just ran into a 24/7. Kev had a big hand.
Oh no, Club, come on. So do we get to dictate the bomb pot, like Hold'em or Omaha?
Yeah.
Okay.
Single board Omaha.
Really?
Only single board. 4 cards, high on.
Yep. That's what I'm doing.
I'll see you, Belton Baller. I think Kai's just warming up. He's feeling the table out. I said, y'all don't worry, folks. I think the action will,
You see that rookie Masterson, linebacker
the
Masterson?
table will get going.
Yeah.
When we played New England the last game, he had an interception.
There's a lot of good players
Lot of good, yes,
that's
sir.
not going to make the team.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's tough. We got a
That's
good.
96. It might be one of them. Whatever his name is. Defensive end.
Got $2 coming to the table. Got Speedy folding.
Kind of excited though.
Big Sexy raises
Yeah.
15.
Supposed to go down to the New Orleans
Ace 3
game.
suited.
Then we play Houston
Snap call by
January
Kai.
1st
Yeah.
in Vegas. Thinking about that one too. But, I don't know.
The garbage man woke up with ace king suit, ace king offsuit. Let's see. He's gonna try to
Oh.
make this a juicy pot.
You know, where'd you go? What's up? Why'd you fold?
He 3 bets it to $40. We got Paul. Paul's been running hot. So look at all the aces out there.
Next family pot on there.
40, my bad.
I'm probably the one if I'd say that.
MJ said he wants to get in there with Jack 9
Here to squeeze.
spades.
I need to raise him back.
We know Kai ain't folding, folks. We know Kai ain't gonna fold. Kai just stacking chips, see what kind of reaction he get from people.
Wait,
That was a good one, Kai.
I'm trying.
So,
King get no damn hand.
Got 5 going to the flop. Put that ace. Ooh,
That's what I'm talking about.
what a flop. All them spades out there. Look at Big Sexy. Is he gonna get paid off? MJ. What a flop. What a flop. What kind of fireworks are we gonna get here? Kai and Paul are the only ones that didn't hit any of this pot. But it looks like the other 3 are gonna get it in here. Chris is way behind. Chris is looking for that runner.
Kai, how long till it'll be posted on Facebook?
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
MJ.
The link and everything will be on there?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
MJ's sizing it up. MJ thinking he's way ahead. Big Sexy here playing that Hollywood. He's just gonna smooth call or is he gonna raise?
Who didn't show? Who didn't show?
Hold on,
He
165.
re-popped it to 165. I think this is enough to let Chris know his ace king is no
You're
good.
good.
I'm sorry, who didn't show? Who's the entry?
Oh, there's still a tournament.
Oh, yeah,
I think they said that.
I think this might have saved Chris a lot of money right here. This flop. Unfortunately for MJ, I think this may end up
Jojo.
he able to get away from his hand. Knowing that the only flush beating him is an ace. Chris makes the move, knowing that he is
Jojo right there.
2% to win his hand.
No, but I get him if you want. I got you.
Can MJ find the fold? I think MJ's just can't wait to get him in there quick enough.
About 15 minutes at the moment.
What's MJ gonna do? MJ with
Man,
a
what
call
was
for
I at?
332.
What happened to my hand?
I think Big Sexy's gonna make the
Real
move
daughter,
now.
daughter playing tight.
What do y'all think? Big Sexy gonna? There it is. Big Sexy makes a move, and I think this is gonna make MJ know it's gonna be a sick
That popped before this.
all in. Can MJ find it?
Come king whatever.
MJ can't. Is MJ gonna find that fold button? I don't think so, folks.
That one ain't no good.
You don't think so?
Oh, there he is. And MJ's about to see the bad news.
Yeah.
Oh,
Running to 2 flushes.
he
Are you
run into.
kidding me?
What a hand! What a hand,
God,
folks.
that's
MJ.
Ugly.
That is insane.
Great head.
What a flop.
Great flop. That's a great flop. I don't know what the fuck.
Any business?
I'm always one time.
That's just crazy.
And there's the check mark, folks. Big Sexy takes
That's
down
the
a
color
massive
of my
pot. Massive pot. What a flop. Everybody hits that board. MJ thinks
I don't want all that red. Keep the 300. Give me some.
MJ thinks his flush is good.
Get more chips, right?
Just to wake up and see the nut flush.
I just don't want all that red.
What a hand, folks. There we go. It only took us a while to get going. What's that, the 5th, 6th hand? Here we go, folks. This is the action you expect to see at the card club. 1, 2, and as you see, he just took down a pot over $1,000. What a hand, folks. What a hand.
Huh?
Just an unfortunate flop for MJ there.
Will you bring me 3?
5 behind?
Bring me 3 black, please.
Waking up with Jack 9 of spades.
Yeah, purple.
I'm sure he had to think he was ahead at least, but
$10 bomb pot.
Only way that's gonna happen.
Huh?
Only way that's gonna happen.
You got the push.
That's it.
One is out of the bomb pot.
Hard to lower yours
down. Ain't but one other hand out. Only one hand to beat you. I couldn't have folded it.
When the people are all red.
now you see Chris got that flop going. Chris just wanted to see where he was. He found out real quick.
I think I would have went all in this. Chris, you in the bomb pot, right? 870 behind.
And it looks like we got a $10 bomb pop, folks, going.
4 cards.
Whoa. Oh, my bad. Apologize. Sorry.
Got them all at one time.
Yeah.
It's here, folks. We have 2 different bomb pots, and it's up to the button to decide. It looks like we're playing Omaha bomb pot, which means each player's gonna get 4 cards. You're gonna see one board. 2 cards must play, folks. 2 cards must play. So these pots, it's up to the button. When the button and that bomb pot button meet up, that's when the bomb pots are played, and it's whoever that button's on gets to decide what the pot will be anywhere between 10 to 25. And the maximum you can bet on any street is $100. So these pots tend to get pretty big. So as you can see, MJ leads out for 100 as he flopped a set of kings, and he's got that flush draw.
Huh? It's 100 caps still per street.
Oh, okay.
MJ leads out for 100. Big Sexy with the fold. Kai with the snap call.
Yeah.
I bet 10.
So this is his hand.
Yeah, or you can make it 15.
Kai wakes up, flops a set of sevens, folks.
Yeah.
I think somebody's losing $300 this hand.
Like,
I raised to 100. You didn't say call, right? Yeah.
It's just tough.
Heads up.
Yeah.
Kai showing his A7, but you know MJ's
Look.
ahead with them kings. MJ shows him them pocket kings. MJ was a little nice right there. He could have bet $100 every street, and Kai was calling.
You had Jack, I had Jacks, you had King.
MJ should have taken the chance to get that money he just lost back in that last hand, folks. What do you think? I know we're friends, but do you have friends on the poker table, or you looking to make that money? What do y'all think? Let me know in the chat.
I figure he could have a bigger set. That's why
I think they bet 25 each hand. Did he miss out on $150 that hand? What do you think? Job bet 100? Or is MJ playing nice right now, or he thought he might have been beat? What do you think?
When they were all in against you. I saw in your eyes you were a little worried.
That's the hand I had a while ago.
yeah.
And here we go. Early winner going on right now is Big Sexy. Having taken that big hand we just saw a minute ago, folks. We had ace-3 of spades. So we got two coming to the table. Big Sexy.
Oh, cash game, kings and cash game. Yes, sir.
Big Sexy leads out, bets 15. 9-6 of diamonds.
Can you tell Chewy that is he working?
Is he doing it?
Is he commentating? He does commentate?
Oh, he did last week.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, yeah, MJ waking up them pocket sevens, just smooth calls them. All four going to the flop. Put a 7 out there one time, Orlando. Queen in the window.
7. I mean, 6, 8, 6, 9, 6, 2, 6, 3, and 6. All 4, 15.
King Kai. King Kai flopping it, folks. King Kai's flopping it. Here we go.
I was thinking the damn bomb pot.
King Kai leads out.
I was thinking bomb
Betting
pot.
100. I don't think Kai's fooling anybody
Oh, you
here.
can only bet up to 100?
No, I was thinking bomb pot. For some reason, still.
Kai leads out for 100. He's trying to talk his way into getting a caller. Think it's going to work. It didn't work, folks. Kai takes it down with a... Haven't flopped it.
I got something on what?
So, look early as we see Big Sexy's a big winner with that ace-3 of spades, folks. And of course, MJ is the one with the was a bad recipient of that hand, waking up with Jack-9 of spades and just, you know, that's poker. You wake up, flop, you think you're ahead, and somebody's sitting across the table for you, flop the nuts. So I think the only thing MJ could have done that hand is hold pre-flop, but you know, we can go back and look at things. We'd all play our cards different. But what do y'all think? Did MJ play that right? Because you have called pre-flop is the only way I think that hand might have played out differently. Think about, if I remember correctly, it was raised to what, 40 pre-flop? So he called that. Looks like we got a double straddle for 20 on by Kai.
Also now. Yeah.
So,
5 times the big one. I can do 50. Yeah. 5 times whatever.
Yeah, I gotta get all these damn rules.
One seat.
Damn.
Hey, put it like a quarterback right here.
Is this still Bell County over here?
so here we go, folks.
Yeah.
Remember,
West
Kai
Bell
opened up
County,
with the
East Bell County rules.
double straddle for 20.
I mean, I'm
20 to the table. It's be first on Dino.
Yeah, I gotta learn these damn county rules over here.
Dino with the call. King 9 offsuit.
Got him.
Garbage man.
Going on.
Calls Queen 10. Paul MJ with the
They're trying
call.
to limp in on me. I know it's
I was trying to limp in.
I know.
Looks like we almost had a family pot here.
Sharks over here. Waiting
Got
for
6
their
going to
prey
the flop.
fall on the cliff. Bunch of alligators waiting at the bottom of the river.
Dino hits his king.
There we go. There we go.
2 check, 3 check. 4 makes it.
Dino.
Hey,
Dino with the
Carmen.
raise to 60.
6 fold, 8.
I don't think he'll get any action here.
2 4 made it 60.
Man.
6.
Kai said he'll
You gotta set up pretty.
Anytime I got
he'll defend his gut. Kai said he's on a gutter.
You gotta set up good over here, man. That's good.
Kai's looking for that 5. No. Kai's looking for that
a lot
6.
of grinding.
Jack on the turn. Dino's
I hope you make it
continuing
130
to fire.
It's 130 I can call. Gotta be 130 though. But if you bet 130 I can't call.
There'll be no sugar in there,
God
is there?
damn.
Be no sugar in there, is there?
Bet 130.
Go ahead and fold. It's his fault.
Bet 130.
Dino makes it 120s. Kai says the 6 worth $120.
Oh, I almost went up too much. I'm
Kai's
calling
looking for that
120 'cause
6.
he ain't bet 130.
Kai said
I
he's
bet
gonna.
130.
We used to run a game together.
he
and
hitting
try
that
to
6
bust every
ball?
player.
Shit, fuck. Oh, I did hit it. Now check.
I ain't changed. We used to run a game. You ain't changed at all. Goddamn, we run a fucking game.
Kai shows him at 3-5.
We gotta beat him.
Yeah, we're trying to run a house game. Man.
Yes,
Dino with a good hand there. As we see, Kai's in the gambling mood tonight.
I'm ready.
He's chasing 120 to see that 6. It's an expensive 6, folks. What do you think? Y'all make that call?
86.
$120 to see a 6?
Yeah.
I know I'm not. But you know that's Kai. That's what makes this 1-2 game great. You know, when he calls you and you win, it's okay. But when he hits you, that's when you feel it. But you can't get mad at anybody for the way they play their cards, folks. We got a straddle with 10 by Kai. Action will be on Dino.
No bet.
Dino with the call. We got 10 coming around to fold by Don and Big Sexy and Kai. 6-5. Actions on Kai.
Yeah, it's on the, like you're gonna go, your Infamous Club is 3 doors up. Card Club on the left.
1672.
They said it's kind of hard to hear the narrator.
1682.
People watching said it's kind of hard to hear the narrator. Oh, the person.
He's not in there yet. Commentator's not in there yet.
Oh, the commentator's not in there?
Brothers,
They're in Salt Lake. They're at the FBI.
And then we're just waiting to see the cards, folks, making sure that the cards are being seen at the bottom. Cards register with a card reader. So that's the there we go. That's okay. We want to make sure that you get the ultimate view of what cards you're seeing. So
Oh, no. No check. Who's in? Dino? Oh, I owe Dino one.
You owe me one?
Oh, you won.
That's it.
nobody hit this board right now. We got Garbage Man with ace high in the lead. Jack on the turn. If Dino opens up, gives him a. Dino's open-ended, so he leads out for 25. I think this will take it down.
I had to talk to him.
I'm talking to you.
Dino takes down that pot.
Dealing.
It looks like we got a new player sitting down in seat 5. That's Miss KRISSY coming in.
Well, welcome, massage lady person.
I don't know. We're waiting on him, I think.
Hey, do you do colonoscopy? To get for those table?
Oh, my bad, folks. I think the
That was
I didn't see 24/7 Kev was in the hand.
50. Call.
Dino leads out for 50. Kev with a snap call. Kev hits that ace queen. Dino with the queen 10. 24/7 Kev takes that hand. Ace queen. That queen was a bad card for Dino there.
Okay.
How you doing? Welcome to the game.
Remember, folks, come on down to the card club if you're interested in playing some poker. I said, right, we got the live stream going, but we also have 3 full tables of cash going. They're all 1-2.
Not before I get.
We got food tonight being cooked by Miss Lou. So no need to stop anywhere. Just come on down here and
Hand wash.
sit down and play poker and get some good food.
Bone.
Try to make some money.
Got Band-Aids in your backpack?
I guarantee you, folks, this is the best 1-2 game you'll find in Texas. I said it'd be hard for you to find another game with this much action. 1-2 game. We got Miss Chris leading out with $15. Yeah, folds coming.
Yeah, but that's okay. I want massage better.
Big Sexy with the call.
Bye. Paying you off.
Yeah. Who you got next?
15, man. Come on. Hold
We got Kai with the call. 15 to Dino. Call is made.
How much I owe you too?
What you mean what to do? You
I
already
think we got 4 going to the flop.
I get some rent.
Yeah, of course. It's just whether
Rant.
or not.
That's it. And catch up.
4-6-4, 2 hearts.
How much I owe you?
Big Sexy leads out with 25. Kai with a call. Dino re-raises to 125. Letting people
I
know
called a quarter. He said 125.
where he stands. I don't think Dino wants to see another heart.
Yes, please.
Big Sexy says he'll see. It's interesting, folks. We're looking at the, we're watching this hand and not knowing what any player has. What do you think?
Running.
Let me know who's winning right now. This is a. How many 4s are in this deck? So we got who's on a flush draw. Y'all let me know who do you think's got what hands right now, real quick. Let me know. There's that ace of hearts, folks. If one of them players, there we go. As we can see now, Dino's way ahead. Dino makes a call. Kai gets out.
Money card.
Oh.
I'm about to start playing serious.
Dino's gonna be sad on this hand, folks. This could have turned into a big hand, and it looks like we're going for a chop. Both make the call, and they're both gonna wake up to see they both had that 4. I think Big Sexy is.
Dead.
Big Sexy is happy to see that 6, folks. And I think any other card, Dino was able to get some money off of him.
No, 6 deuce.
Takes down a big pot, but that 6 was the savior.
What?
It's those cards that you know.
Just look,
Y'all
they
pretty lucky.
chop
Y'all
Kai's
pretty lucky.
money.
He might have folded up
Because
there.
it's suited. Only because
That heart.
it's suited.
Representing that heart.
And I was like,
You might have, I don't know what you're going to do if I bet again on the, if the 6 don't come. Will you fold if I bet again? With me I'm representing
Oh,
the
you see
heart.
Big Sexy still in the lead from that big hand. He had that ace-3 of spades
I know,
earlier
but
in
if
the
another
night.
heart don't come, yeah.
Look at
I'll
King
bet on what I
Kai.
bet.
King Kai's been.
Yeah.
King Kai likes to get involved in a lot of hands, so
Yeah.
you know, risk reward kind of play.
When you raise it, I put you on the 4 also.
It also makes for great action, though, folks, so-
I can represent it. And hope he don't have a heart.
But it was the king. The gamble. You know,
Yeah.
that long as shit. I was in
Yeah.
We got action starting
I
on
knew
Chris
I was
here.
probably outkicked. I was just trying to mix it up a little bit. It almost worked there for you.
Good hand, though.
Should have called you all the way down the river.
Garbage man wakes up with ace king offsuit, just flat calls
I know we split his,
the 5.
we split his 100.
He's trying to set a trap. We saw this happen earlier with Kev try to set a trap, and it worked for him.
I'm glad you folded.
Raise it up.
Little card club.
We got Kai makes it 10.
Give me skip a card.
Is Chris gonna make the move here to repop it, or is she just gonna flat call?
No, I'm about to sanitize these fries. I'm good.
Hey, wow. Hey, wow.
We got 2 hearts. Look at Speedy wakes up with the flush draw. Chris hits that board pretty good.
One doesn't. One person don't pay attention. And Don. Oh,
Chris makes it 25, and I think it's a
Tino, did you hear about
Speedy
something about
says it's the
who
right-
had Tom Brady and who was it? Gronk. I
the
think?
right amount. Kai leads out
Tino, did you hear about
25.
that?
Tito.
Did you hear about that? About
The
that,
garbage man makes it
about
80.
Tom Brady and Gronk, I believe we should have had him, but Gruden messed up.
Speedy says
Did you hear
he
about that?
thinks he'll call to see that heart.
Had Tom Brady and
Speedy's
Gronk.
chasing a heart or a 3,
Gruden
folks.
messed that all up back in the day.
Yeah, they're talking about it during that UFC fight.
Right. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's the
Speedy
first
gonna
thing
find the
everybody
call
heard
in
about
him.
it when they're-
Speedy makes a call.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know it either.
Kai folds.
If they're Gruden messed it
Got
all
2
up.
going to
All
the
up.
showdown.
He messed everything up beyond
They
that.
said Tom Brady was already looking for houses in
Correct.
Vegas and
Yeah, well,
everything.
the rumor was back then about that. I didn't know. I remember
And
that.
this 7 is no action card, folks. So
Oh, it was a call.
garbage man with the check mark
All I
takes
know,
down
Tino,
the
go to the Super Bowl.
nice little pot.
Yeah,
Looks like his
I'm kind of glad
just
he
smooth
did.
calling that $10 with ace king
Everything
pre-flop.
happens for a reason, good or bad.
Got him paid off.
I like Carr.
Avoided quite a few outs, but
Yeah, David Carr's real good.
Stidham is too, our
I
backup.
like his
so
demeanor.
don't forget, folks.
Got a whole
Like I
new
said
league
earlier,
right
we got
now, though. Everything.
cash games going on right now here to 1-2 all tables,
I think
we got
it's gonna
3
come out
full
this
tables
first
going.
week.
and we have the. I think we're down to the final table of the
We beat them in the last game.
monthly
1-1 with them last year.
Yeah.
freeze-out tournament that we have at the end of the month.
I don't know
If
what
you're
their
interested in
defense
playing that
looks like.
tournament, come on
I know
down to the
Brian-
card club, get
Denver probably has the
information.
best defense.
They got Khalil Mack.
And I was saying earlier, every Friday we have tournaments,
Denver probably has the best defense in the whole.
$50 freeze-out
Correct.
tournaments,
I
and
believe so too.
1-2
The Raiders,
at every
I
table.
mean, all of them have a pretty good defense with the guys they brought in.
So
I think we have the most potential defense.
Yeah.
garbage man wakes up with king 3 of clubs.
It's gonna be an exciting year though.
Y'all sound like Cowboy fans.
He'll make the call.
No, never.
Never said we're going to Super Bowl after our first one.
I was raised Cowboys.
Got
I think
MJ
I found
raising
my place.
$20. King 10 offsuit.
It took me 40 years. But I think
Speedy's
I found my place.
Speedy with the fold, Big Sexy with them pocket 8s. We got 4 going to the flop.
I'm out here, Don.
5 queen 3, folks. 2 spades. Big Sexy still in the lead.
50.
Check.
Go for a
He
try.
leads out to see where he's at.
You try a piece of that.
You think nobody has it? Chris.
Break it off.
Go ahead. I'm not with my hands.
Chris has 50 enough to see if he can hit that. Spike that 3 or king.
Pretty good.
9 of spades. Check, check.
Gap is card. So we doing Harker Heights.
Man, Chris hits
How we
that
roll,
3,
huh?
folks.
So we roll Harker Heights.
Damn, Harker Heights,
Yeah.
boy.
Check.
Is that a-
Call me better recognize.
Chris shows him that 3, folks.
I can put you on one.
Garbage man with that 3. I think them spades slowed everybody down. Them spades slowed everybody down.
Yeah, it's all good. Hold on.
I've been watching that guy on, forgot his name, about following.
Chris said it was $50 to see that turn. He paid $50 to see a 3, and what happened? Orlando gave him that 3 on the river.
Cooks up them damn alligator guard.
Yeah, just call me.
I always thought you just sold the alligator guard back. But the way he's been cooking it up,
I know it's early, folks, but who do you think's playing best tonight? Who do you think's been playing the best tonight so far?
Crack the back and pull it out. It's called meat.
Let me know in the chat.
he said, put it on a cracker, dude.
We got action starting out on 24/7, Kev. Kev's wakes up with the aces, folks. Wakes up with the aces.
Put your food right here.
Kev said he's not going to slow pay his aces. Says it's going to cost you to see a flop. 76. He leads 76.
He won't.
Fold. Chris said he'll. Chris calls 75 with them pocket 8s, folks. Kevin's way ahead, but as we know, Chris just paid 50 to see a 3 and hit it, so is 75 enough to see that 8? Four, king, 7. Kev shoves all in. He shows him aces.
When you called, I was scared. I was like, please.
Kev's take down that hand with pocket aces.
Yeah, he called. You're thinking he didn't. Or instead of king.
Right. Something.
I mean, nobody else called.
Yes, sir. I understand. And that 8 come on the flop. I don't see it at all. Correct.
That's what do y'all think, folks? What do you think? We have a lot of people play pocket aces differently. A lot of people want to
My gut sucked in, my butt hole puckered.
get action going and just like to raise it 25, 30, maybe $20 to get it in. Some people play it the way 24/7 Kev played it and
But I didn't want to go off.
make it a big raise and makes you pay to see that flop. I know different people play them different ways, but it's never bad taking down a pot and you get called for 76 pre-flop. So worked out for him good. We got 2 coming to the table. Big Sexy wakes up with pocket jacks. Big Sexy's been getting some good cards tonight. He's been getting the pocket pairs. Look at Chris. Them deuces. Paul says he'll come along with 4 deuce.
Hurt a little
He
bit.
feels like gambling. Oh. Chris flops that 1-outer, folks. He hit that 1-outer.
75.
75. I know. Big Sexy guy, I think he's way ahead. It's Chris just a smooth call. And Paul doesn't know that he's drawn dead, folks. There's that queen. Helps nobody. Check goes around. I think that queen may slow down action. Yeah. Big Sexy with 125.
I said change completely. We did chase him a bell at least. I did not.
Should Chris raise here or just flat call? Chris with the raise.
Chunkle, you mean? Chunkler?
Chris with the raise to 300. Can Big Sexy get off this hand? Does he put Chris calling?
Call.
Oh, he makes that call. We're going to showdown, folks. Oh, what a card. What a card. Chris is going to be sick.
All in.
Careful enough.
Yeah, careful enough.
Big Sexy shoves all in, and Chris is put to the test.
And see three.
What a card by the dealer. What a card. First of all, Chris hits a one-outer,
Sir, that's what he said.
and then Big Sexy hits a two-outer. What a jack.
We already know what you got. I don't know if you want me to tell you, though.
I call.
And he makes a call to see the bad jacks. What a card.
Set of deuces. Oh, goodness.
What a card, folks.
Damn, I was right. I didn't put, you didn't have a queen.
Sick.
Big Sexy says he didn't put him on a queen. He said he didn't put Chris calling 75 on that flop with the queen, folks. So
Halfway right. You didn't have no queen.
he read him right. Oh, I don't know. He didn't put him on a queen, but he didn't know he was way behind. He hit that jack, folks. What a hand. What do you think? If you had to play that hand all over again, did Chris play it right? Did he play it right? As we got to remember, he did raise it to 300 on that turn when that queen spiked. But as you heard Big Sexy said, he never put him on that queen.
Over and under on 10.
Try to make
He didn't have that queen. He had pocket deuces. Big Sexy has gotten his money in at the right time and gotten called down.
That's all I need.
Over and under 10 games.
Flopping
or
the
more
nuts
for
and
us.
getting paid off
I said the over and under 10 games or more for us.
and calling that
8.5.
that turn
Yeah, it's
bad
8.5 right now.
and
You
hits
can do
that
10
hits
plus
that jack.
money. 8.5 is minus 140.
Yes, sir.
Looks like Big Sexy's playing good tonight, folks, or he just got the poker gods in his favor tonight. Looks like we're on our second bomb pot.
Yeah.
Chewy.
You're two, you can do 8.5 all the way up to 10.
Mitch says we're going to go last in our division.
Huh?
Mitch says we're going to go last in our division.
I bet
Beat
that.
Wheels,
I bet that too. I already bet him.
I see you, but I don't know if it's hard to put somebody on that jack.
I don't think we go last at all.
It's going to be a shocker.
Yeah.
Chris had to think he was ahead the whole way, even when that jack came.
Make believers out of it.
Yes,
I like
sir.
it.
So it looks like we have a
Kinda like what
$10
the Roger
bomb
Eagles
pot.
of Academy
And we'll
Public
find out what kind of bomb pot it is.
They
Looks
make
like we got
believers
a
out of it.
Yes, sir.
Omaha bomb pot again.
You know who they say is going to be the
Means
best
you get dealt 4 cards and 2 cards must play, folks. 2 cards must play. It'll be 1 board and 2 cards must play.
Really? Damn, I don't see that.
These bomb pots get pricey, but if you can remember, the most you can lose is $300. So
I don't know if it's true.
Right.
He said they
it's capped at $100 per each street.
Squad at Ohio State.
Then
I don't know how
they say,
true that was.
then they say the best running back, if he stays healthy for fantasy, is Christian McCaffrey.
He always is, though, every year.
Every year. Yeah. If he stays
Right?
healthy.
Is mine on?
They never stay healthy because they don't have no other players. They outwork them all the time. They workhorse them every time.
Actions first on 24K.
100.
Bets out 100. Kev flopped that straight. And he's got a diamond draw.
Yeah, Jack pulled right off.
Paul with a call.
Just like that.
MJ with the laydown.
That's what I tell people. They get mad and drunk. God damn, you out. What do you think happened on the flop? You out on it.
Dino with a call. We got 3 going to the turn.
So I was just know that jack was always going to come. So I was always winning. You were never winning. That jack was always going to come.
Kev leads out for another 100. Dino calls. We can see Kev's got that check mark.
Check it.
Kev checks his and he shows his straight.
Straight. Broadway. Let's go.
Kev takes down a nice little pot.
I figure when a board pair using a bet, I'm like, oh, I got to have to call, but maybe not call. I don't know. What to do there? I don't know what to do there.
It's a nice little bomb pot for Kev.
What? Huh?
No, she's calling it Dino.
Oh, Dino. Yeah. Got Dino up Tino. Thank you.
Folks, as we said earlier, come on down to the Card Club and get on this action. We got three full tables of cash going on. 1, 2, and we got looks like we got the final table of the monthly freeze out tournament. It started today at 3 o'clock, and looks like we're down to the final table right now. So
with the redraw for the flush draw.
please come on out to the Card Club and enjoy it.
Diamond City. So I wasn't
$50
gonna
a
go.
minimum
When
buy-in,
that board kept pairing,
and whatever you feel like
you know, it's
making it the maximum buy-in.
Queen of diamond draw. Plus I had a pair in my hand. I wanted to see it.
So we got $2 coming to MJ. He's not at the table, so. Action's coming around. Big Sexy wakes up with King Queen. Makes it 25. Chrissy with a call.
Yeah, you can take the paper. Raise the 80 straight. Keep one fold, you know? It's just before the drink.
Oh.
You stand 5, 7, and 8. All three receivers with your cards, second place.
We got Paul with a raise to $80.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing in this hand.
60 calls, 63.
How have I lost this little chips now?
60 more calls.
Kai calls with 6 deuce of spades, folks.
It might have. It's all right. We'll look at
Queen Chrissy, Ace Queen with the call Kev with them pocket fours. Is the money right?
it's on me. Hold on.
Oh,
I'm thinking.
man. Well,
Something tells
60
me
to win,
call,
what,
but I'm
300?
gonna- You can look at that.
Kev folds it.
No worries.
Is that the right fold?
No
We
worries.
can say afterwards, but it was only 60 more. Might have been priced in, folks. We don't know. We'll see the flop. Looks like it's a good fold for Kev. Might have cost him more, so 10, 8, 10 on the flop. Looks like Paul's cards didn't register, so we don't know what he has, folks. So we can play along. He leads out for 250, so y'all think he woke up with a 10 or he's got a big pocket pair? What do you think? He makes it 250 to the table, so he wants to let people know where he's at. Takes it down. Shows him queens, folks. He had a big pocket pair. We were right. We were right.
Oh, shit, you said.
Takes down a nice pot.
You got a start?
Right.
Do the ribeye strap.
All right, pocket fours there. Nope.
So, as I said earlier, folks, come on down. Don't forget we got
Made it 80. I didn't
we got
want
Miss
that
Lou
many.
cooking tonight. I think she's got steaks.
Man, I thought.
I wanted one, not
Steaks on the
about
grill.
3.
Yeah.
And then when
Said,
you
so no need to stop anywhere, get some food. Just come on down to the Card Club here in Harker Heights, Texas. Come play some poker and get some food. Have a good time. Looks like the early winner going on tonight is Big Sexy. He seems to be making all the right calls and all the right plays and getting the cards when he needs them. Don't forget he hit that jack on Chris. He hit that 2-outer, but that's after Chris flopped that 1-outer with that deuce.
Call one call. 25 straight and 16.
Big Sexy's been waking up with nice hands. Here he goes again with Ace King offsuit.
7 calls.
Dina with the fold. Miss Chrissy with the call.
8 calls. 9 to fold.
Ace 3.
1 call.
Comes to Paul.
4 way up.
Paul says he'll make the call. 10-5 off. We got 4 going to the flop. 7, 4, 9. 2 diamonds, and Paul is on that flush draw. Big Sexy leads out with 400 with Ace King.
With 6 tricks, you gotta be suited.
6 for your hearts.
Action's on Paul.
Yeah, that's right. 2 boards.
Does he sense Big Sexy's trying to buy this pot? But he's got a flush draw, so he makes a call. Action's on Speedy now. Speedy's looking for that 5. Lays it down. We got 2 going to showdown. The 10 comes on that turn. Check by Paul.
300.
300.
300 to bet.
Big Sexy makes a move for 300. Seems like he's been making all the right plays and all the right moves, folks, tonight. Paul's on that flush draw and he hit that 10. So can he sense that Big Sexy's trying to make a move here? We've seen him make moves and hit. So Paul makes the call.
Really?
He's ahead, and there's that 9. Check mark to Paul. Is Big Sexy can try to make a move here? Or is he going to surrender and wave the white flag?
What was you doing?
All in and out.
Paul makes a move. Paul shoves all in. I think this may end up saving Chris. This end up saving Big Sexy a lot of money. He might have made a move if Paul had checked.
A lot of chips.
You literally just
Justin still there?
you literally just dumped your chips. Come here.
Yeah. Didn't have to leave Mexico.
Fold by Big Sexy. Ace King didn't pay off and call. Paul hit him with that 10 on that turn, folks. Chasing a diamond, hits a turn. As you can see, folks, this is the kind of action you get at the card club. Ace King gets taken down by 10-5.
Oh, hell, I tried to raise it. He said you got to have
chip lead at the
play
table?
hard.
You chip lead at the table.
Yeah, both tables.
So,
Here and what I'm gonna do with that.
folks, this is not this kind of action that goes off the stream. This action is happening at all tables, at all the auto tables that are out here. So, please come on down. Like I said, we got 3 tables going. Don't forget, it's going to start football season coming up. So, we know who's going to win the Super Bowl this year, them Cowboys. So, go ahead and give me on that chat and let me know who you're representing this year. So, football season begins. All the fantasy drafts are going on.
Really?
Poker at the card club. What else? What else can be better, folks? Football season, poker. So we got Kai with a straddle of $30. Dino wakes up with them ladies, pocket queens.
Good night, guys.
Dino just flat calls with $30 for them queens.
Almost damn near when we close.
Fold, Kai comes to Kai. Kai just
This a lot. I
checked.
can't remember.
2 going to showdown. Dino way ahead.
Oh my God, I'm done with you.
7 Jack 8, 2 diamonds.
I'm passing.
Really?
Dino bet 75 and takes it down with the queens.
Been there my whole life.
Really?
Born and raised.
Yes, sir.
Damn, you got home cooked meal come from the house?
That's what I said. I looked at
Bucks fan, Fonzo, I see you. How many Cowboy fans we get out here?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We know who.
We got Kai with a straddle for 5.
Mom, we got to take Dad from dinner. Come on.
for that cross.
In case you're wondering how you get on the stream, folks, just come on down to the card club, get on the list, and we'll accommodate what day works best for you and works for us. So please, if you're interested in playing some poker on the live stream, come on down here and we'll accommodate you. If you're just looking to play some poker, this is the place. Got $5 straddle coming to the table.
Like gambling.
Kev said he feels like gambling, so he'll raise the 10 with Jack 10 offsuit. MJ looks like MJ's been getting dead tonight. MJ's had dead cards tonight. The only card he had, Jack 9 of spades. He got stunned by that ace 3 of spades, folks. So he may be still trying to recover from that hand. So
Yeah, I've been playing Kyrie games since.
King Kyrie raises it to 55 with them pocket 5s.
Oh, that's about 5 calls.
Oh, I'm
Queen
not
Chrissy with the call, ace 8 of diamonds. Kev starts that pawn, he gets out. We're going two-handed to the flop.
Started at Mr. Lee's and Maria's.
Deuce Jack 3. King Kai still in the lead.
Yeah.
Leads out for the same 55.
I dealt with what's her name? Connie?
No.
Maria?
What?
Lady over there.
What are you doing?
Kay?
Kay.
I've dealt at Kay
I'll
a
show you the
couple
hand.
times.
You're gonna see in 30 minutes.
This is Chrissy with a call. There comes that 10.
What's his name?
Ten of spades helps nobody.
You so lucky.
I got the best pair right now.
You so lucky.
Kyle with 55 again.
Draw bet.
You gonna take all your money. I'm
Got a
betting
flush draw.
Green Chrissy lays it down in pocket 5. Shows in pocket 5s.
Good race, sir.
I know.
Just remember,
I know.
Kai did have,
I know.
I mean, 24/7 Kev did have that Jack 10, but that 55 seemed to be enough to get him off, folks. He started that, he raised it $10 and then got out.
He's over there behind.
Bank shot Bob.
No, no.
You don't want to have Bank shot Bob.
As we can see, it looks like tonight
Go down there.
King Kai and Big Sexy seem to be controlling this table. I said so.
And then Bob.
We got a straddle of $10 by Dino.
King 8. I've never I've heard about it. Yeah. It works. Good hand, sir. Good bet.
Is Dad playing any down there?
Huh?
Is Dad playing down at Austin?
Yeah, they playing. Everybody likes it down there.
10.
Queen Chrissy with the call.
Come back and man, you got some wood over their head. You got a good looking
24K. Makes a call with 3-2 of diamonds.
Went down there about a year later.
Speedy
he started
Jr.
coming
8-6.
out. Everybody told him at the last one. You got a great son, nice son.
So we got a little pot.
Goddamn, boy, you got the wool over
Got 5 going to the flop. 5. King 10, folks. Green Chrissy leads out with 55.
Another good bet.
We can't see her cards, folks, but if we got to guess, I bet she's got a king underneath them cards.
Pittsburgh game. Never won it.
Kev with the fold.
What's good?
19-9.
Oh.
Pittsburgh.
Speedy, then Chrissy takes it down.
God.
Nice hand. I had flush draw. Diamond. But I'm not. What's up? Hello?
So, folks, remember, every Friday we have freeze-out tournaments.
Sorry, I put that other thing on your arm.
Last Sunday every month we have a monthly freeze-out tournament. It's $100 to come in. So you can get a $60 rebuy one time.
All right.
And right now we're the final tables of that tournament. And then right now we currently have 3 full tables going
I got you.
of 1, 2. So please come on out to the KARD Club if you're looking for something to do. So the night's still early, but it looks like tonight seems to be Big Sexy's night with a commanding lead of chip stack tonight. He seems to be making all the right moves, all the right calls,
25.
and all the right laydowns. So we got a call coming around. We got 25 coming to the table.
They got those things.
We're gonna have 5. Looks like we're gonna have 5 going to the flop.
You check the camera.
King, Jack, King, folks. What a flop. This may be trouble for Dino. I said, as he flopped that king. Paul makes it 50. Just enough to get some callers. MJ, open-ended. And Dino with a call, of course, with that king. Is this pot going to get big, folks?
Chrissy wanted JoJo.
Deuce on the turn.
Find somebody.
Paul still in the lead. Paul leads out for 200. And can Dino lay this down with it? No, Dino makes a snap call. Dino's looking for that 7 or that king. And that 9 comes out. Check block for Paul. Paul checks it. He shows ace king. King 7.
Good hand.
Thank you.
Did Paul miss a bet on that river, folks? Did Paul miss a bet? Could he have try to get value on that?
Jeremy, appreciate you not betting that.
On that river? What do you think? What do you think would have been the right play? 150. Dino calls 150. What do you think?
Probably wouldn't
It's
call
hard for
another
Dino
bet.
to get ready to lay that hand down. But
What you do have a flush?
I think Paul
You could have had.
perhaps might have gotten maybe 100, 150 out on that river. It's hard for Dino to lay down that king.
Well, I figured I needed to make a big. Anybody had a straight draw.
Bonzo, you trying to get on the stream? Like I said earlier, just come on down to the Card Club or give us a call and let us know that you want to get on the stream. I said,
7 was a 9.
that's all it takes. Come on down here to Harker Heights, Texas, and get on the stream. I said, if not, you can come down here and play in the outer tables. We have 3 full tables going right now. So
Oh,
Come
Tom.
on.
we got 2 coming to the table.
Oh, put the panties on over here.
Please, folks, go ahead and
You got the money.
share and like this feed and
You
let everybody know all the good action here in Harker Heights, Texas. For all you Temple, Belton, Lampasas, Cove, Gatesville residents, please come on down to Harker Heights. You don't have to go very far to get a good action poker, so no need to drive down to the casino. You got the best 1-2 action game here in Texas here at the Card Club, so please share this feed with your friends. Come on down, get some of this action. We're open 7 days a week. Doors open at 5 Monday through Saturdays. On Sundays, I think it's 3:30. So cards keep going. We got 3-10-4 to the flop. Dino leads out with ace king. Paul with a call of 8-9. And Speedy wakes up with ace 10 and just flat calls. Kai with a call with a 4. Speedy way ahead. 6 gives more options out to Kai, but Speedy's sizing up an amount to put out there. I think he put out there 125. They should let everybody know where he's at, but Kai said he's willing to see he's open-ended. Kai's looking for that 7, 4, or a deuce. Is he gonna hit it? That 9 of hearts comes, and is Kai gonna make a move with them hearts? He's gonna act. And can Speedy sniff this out? Kai makes a move, folks, with hitting a 4. Can Speedy smell this out, or is he? Oh, and Speedy lays it down, folks. That's why Kai, folks, he wicks down a big pot, folks, with hitting a 4, folks, and that's why Kai is the player he is, folks, making that move. He made that move on Speedy, and Speedy laid it down way ahead, folks. So far, folks, that's the play of the night. Hitting a 4, and Don's way ahead. He makes him lay it down. He represented that flush. Speedy laid it down. How many of you would lay that hand down? I know it's easy to see from here that you would lay it down, but if you're there, how many of y'all put King Kai on that flush draw? I know we can see what cards he had, but what do we think about Speedy's play there? Let me know. Did he play it right? Did he not bet enough? If you remember, he bet 100. What was it, 125 on that turn? So Kai could have been representing that he was chasing that flush, but he was chasing that straight. Fired at that flush like he hit it, and it worked. Sometimes you got to make them type of plays to win.
His ultimate hire.
Looks like we got a bomb pot, no limit, 2 boards, folks. This is the way it works. You get 2 cards,
Ultimate hire.
get 2 boards,
Play both boards.
and you can bet on whichever board you think, folks. Again, the max you can bet on each street is $100, so we'll see.
Get 2 cards on each side.
Yeah, you use that
You
one.
play the top or the bottom board. You can scoop both. You can chop and win one or the other. You can lose both of them. So these pots get interesting, as you might think you're winning one board and you got somebody else that's got a better hand. So
Hold it.
as you can see right now, we're just waiting for the cards to read. We got 15 by Kai, leads out. Dino makes it 100. As you can see, Dino flopped 2 pair up top with 7-8, but he has nothing at the bottom, folks. So if you're wondering how this works, you can play 2 boards. King Kai calls with, he hit an 8 up top, but he's got a queen high at the bottom. Deuce comes a jack.
Jack or queen? Queen. I put a jack.
Check. We check the room. Oh, okay. My bad, bro.
Wi-Fi frozen.
You can see the way it works, folks. Dino flopped 2 pair up top, the bottom, and Kai hits his queen up top, so it's a chop pot. They'll each get half of the pot, so they'll get their money back and chop the pot. So if you were wondering how them bomb pots work, the no limit bomb pots, you just saw a prime example of what happens when you can win. You chop the pots. One player takes the top, one player takes the bottom. So
Oh wow. I didn't try that out. I like that. Oh yeah. What did you get?
You like that way it tastes? You like that? You know what you like?
as you can see tonight, folks, Paul seems to be getting involved in a lot of hands. Him and Big Sexy and King Kai are leading the charge, is getting action on the table.
Facetious? No. Extraordinary?
No, the other one.
So I think tonight we have the winner so far seems to be Big Sexy. And
Is this PG or PG-13 or?
Paul's been doing pretty good also, folks. You remember he hit
Oh, I'm not trying to.
he hit a pretty good hand.
Oh, the one you
But
said.
as we got to remember, probably the hand of the night so far was them jacks against them deuces, and Big Sexy hitting that jack on the river. Unfortunately, Chris never saw that jack. Got hit pretty hard. So that has to be the hand of the night so far. Looks like we got a $10 strata on by Paul. MJ wakes up with King 10 of offsuit. He makes a call. Speedy folds. Big Sexy folds. I don't think we haven't seen Kai fold a hand yet, have we, folks, or have we?
See if you can get a hand like that.
Kai says he sees your 10 and he'll make it 33. 9-7 offsuit. Dino with a call, 8.
I got a glass of ice
Ace-8
already.
offsuit.
What's her name?
What is it? 33?
20.
Come on, man.
We got 33 coming around. Paul with the call and MJ with the call. Looks like we got 3 going to the flop. 4 going to the flop. Kai, Dino, Paul, and MJ.
Like old chicken.
You got any Bay Ruth back there?
They boil the meat off the bones.
Oh, lime leaf, huh?
They
And
boil
then
the meat.
pepper, right?
They boil the meat
Jack
off the bones.
4-6. Check, check. Kai make a stab at it. Kai, $75.
You got any Bay Ruth back there?
Fold, fold. Folks, it seems like Kai just knows
And I had Jack 10 both times.
when
Oh, what happened?
to bet and when to raise, and he's getting people out the hands, folks. He's getting the winning hands out of the. That's the second time we've seen Kev fold Jack 10, folks. In that jack, so
3 hours right here.
it seems like Kai's got his number. What do y'all think? It seems like Kai's being the aggressor on the table tonight, and he's taking control.
hour and 40 minutes.
So, if you like the action you see, folks, here, please don't hesitate to come on down to the Card Club and get on the list, or call to get on the list to play on the live stream, or just come down here and play on the outer tables. It's all good. We got great company, great food. Poker's great. So those of you Cove, Temple, Belton residents, please come on down. No need to drive down to the casino if you enjoy playing poker. We got 2 coming around to the table. And there we go, Kai with his standard raise. I think Kai doesn't like playing $2 pots. I think it might be against Kai's religion or playing strategy to play any hands below $2. Or maybe he just likes to make the pot nice in case he hits. Be a nice pot. 998. Paul hitting that 9. He makes it 40 to call. MJ with the fold, and MJ just seems to be not MJ's night tonight. He's not hitting any cards tonight, folks. The one hand he did hit, I think he still might be stung over that one hand. It's $40 to 24K. He's open-ended, and he lays it down, folks. And he shows him the 9. Kev was open-ended, folks. Do y'all make that call? Let me know. Those of you in the chat, would you make that call $40 to open-ended, or did? I know we didn't see the card, but would you have called one more street to see that? See if he's open-ended? Let me know on the stream. What do you think? Drew, usually the stacks are on the outer. It's whatever, like I said, as I mentioned earlier, the minimum buy-in is 50, but you can buy in for what you want. I said, range. I'm a frequent player here, and I usually buy in for $200, $300 to $400. So it's whatever you feel like buying in for. I said the action is great, so don't feel intimidated if you see big stacks on the table. I said you can take $200 and walk out here with $2,000. It's happened many a time. So I'm sure many of you that are on the stream right now have done that. So if you come on here, hey, why don't we go ahead and have a little contest or a little description. Let me know what's the most that you've made here at the Card Club, and what did you buy in for. I said if you bought in for 200 and walked out with 1,000, let me know. So I think the most I've won, I walked in with 200 and I walked out with 1,800, folks. So there's plenty of money to go on here, so don't be scared of these big stacks. I said poker is poker, so if you got the cards, you got the cards. If you don't, you don't. It looks like we got Paul seems to be running hot. Paul flopped the set and turned the boat. Is he gonna get any action? Big Sexy flopped 2 pair, and Dino's on that flush draw. And Paul says he's gonna bet his boat. So he's making it 85 to call. Is that the right play, folks? Should he check your boat there?
No, I'm saying that if I gotta turn around it, I need that.
And Paul takes it down.
Yeah, I'll take it.
What do y'all think, folks? Paul should have checked that turn and let Big Sexy lead out. He flopped 2 pair.
Oh, it's part of your game?
Big Sexy turned that. Paul turned that boat, and did he miss a check there? Maybe check raise if Big Sexy leads out, or maybe let Dino set the trap and let Dino hit his spade. What do y'all think? Let me know in the chat. What do you think? It looks like we got a straddle of 10 by Big Sexy. As I mentioned earlier, it looks like him and Kai are making all the right moves. Look, we got a re-straddle of 20 coming to the table by King Kai. So it'll be 20 to the table.
Show you that trick. Did I ever show you that trick? Or make this disappear.
Dino wakes up with Jack 4 spades. Looks like the straddle is 25.
Make it disappear. You ready?
Dina with the fold. Queen Chrissy says she wants to see a flop for 25. 10-9. Paul with a call.
Oh,
Feel that?
And Big Sexy says he'll call. And Kai checks his straddle. We got 5 going to the flop. And nines have been, looks like nines and jacks have been hot. Queen Chrissy flops at 9.
Man, why you always up bullshit?
King Chrissy leads out for 80. Representing that 9.
Huh?
Don't want to see that flush.
I was saying 4 words.
Is the money right for MJ to come along? MJ says yes, it is. MJ will see $80 to see a club.
what?
Fold. Looks like we got two going to the turn.
I don't know.
What we got to do? Go sit in the corner?
MJ's looking for that club. No club.
Peter bites all day.
Queen of spades on that turn.
So
Here.
on this one, can you cash out anytime too?
Chrissy makes it 25 and
Here, get that so you wake up. Get that so you wake up.
MJ with a call. Is he looking for that no club? Just doesn't seem to be MJ's night tonight.
Cold.
MJ's just not hitting cards tonight, folks.
Yeah. You got to sometimes.
Flops a flush draw and just can't seem to find a card tonight that he needs. So
They said queen, how you?
Queen Chrissy stacks up a nice little stack.
They say it's a good name. Yeah, Queen Quincy. It's a good name for you.
Well, as you can see, Big Sexy's been in the lead for most of the night,
That fits you better.
and he's been staying there in Paul and Kev. So
Well,
all of the action been created by Kai, but as you can see with that risk reward kind of type of play.
well, that's good. Like Kai, they
With
gave Kai, and he didn't choose it. They gave him.
So
Now he's famous.
action begins on Kai.
I thought she said kaboom too. Oh, la boom.
Gee, you fall asleep over here. Can you do something about that?
Kai with a raise of 15.
You falling asleep already?
Player's falling asleep.
Already? Really?
I think that goes back to what I said earlier. I don't think Kai likes to see $2 hands, folks, which makes it good for everybody else on the table.
Yeah, it is.
Can Kai raise at 15 with Jack 9 offsuit? Gets called by Dino Ace 5 offsuit. Big Sexy wakes up with a nice hand, so 3 going to the flop.
That's what it is, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you be hustling. That's what it is. You on the grind.
Jack 9-7. Willing to look at Kai.
The money.
Kai flopping 2 pair and checking it.
Time to sleep.
Kai's hand just gets better. He checks his boat. Will he make a move here? 6 of spades. Kai makes it 50, but I don't think he'll get a call.
He called that the hood.
No, he will. Big Sexy says he wants to see it. He shows him the boat.
Going King High.
Wake up.
King High.
I just checking you
Big
out.
Sexy said he wanted to see.
Now I was waiting.
Sleeping.
Hey, come on, man. Get my damn money.
King Kai
Got
with the
balls
boat.
combobulated.
Wi-Fi.
Big Sexy just want to keep him honest and make sure that
We pay good
Kai
money
was
for our
trying to
No, when the dealers stop
steal a
like that,
pot.
No.
Dragon.
Donkey.
No, Don would never do
Calling King
all
High.
I'm on the right side. Gotta call. Gotta keep him thinking.
Customers sleeping at the table. I ain't.
He just, he do that all the time. Bro. He just throw that shit in there thinking somebody's gonna fold. He forget he's in the Arthur Heights.
Every night.
This is Arthur Heights.
I should have thrown 1,000 in there. You called 1,000?
I'd have raised it. Over bet the pot.
What would you
bet
do
the
if I put all
pot.
in? I'd have called.
Are you trying to?
Re-raise.
I would have thought you were trying to overbet the pot and stealing it. I would have raised it.
not really scared of snake. I'm scared of spiders.
I'm not scared. Even though I don't mess with them, even like right now I step in and it's right there next to me, I'm gonna be still because I'm moving that way.
Yeah.
I'm not jumping or screaming or anything.
Go ahead. $6, Shadow. Pause. 7
That's perfect. You're good. You're good there. Keep
Oh, I
going north.
just saw some kind of bug and it's screaming. I said, pick up your shit. And then what?
6 to go.
Smack.
So right up in here, the lower back, yeah, perfect, right there. Look, right exactly right there, that's perfect. Yep, that is so stressful.
5 calls.
Yeah.
Man, even snoring more. He just bet and he was already snoring. I don't know how he does it.
I don't know how he does it either. But watch out, pretty soon the fart's coming.
Check the 6. 16, that's 50.
That would be shame to have a man that's sleeping on the table and still beating me.
Yeah, still beat you while he's sleeping.
Still while he sleeps, damn. I have to do something about this guy. Scream.
Oh my goodness gracious. That's dirty.
Got it.
And Big Sexy hits him with that 5 ball in the river, folks. King Kaiser had the whole way and hits him with that 5 ball in the river.
Watch out.
Telling you, just seems to be Big Sexy. Seems to be making all the right calls, the right reads. And the poker gods are in his favor tonight, folks. What a 5.
Snap it.
When you're running hot, you're running hot. Looks like we got a new dealer coming in.
No, I'm ready. Straight I can make with a 5. I flop.
So,
I always said you gotta have 5.
remember, folks, we play poker here 7 days a week. Doors open at 5:30 Monday through Saturday and 3:30 on Sundays. $50 freeze-out tournament on Fridays. And monthly freeze-out tournament at the end of the month, the last Sunday of every month. That tournament is currently going on right now. We're down to the final. Looks like we're down to the final 5 people playing. So we got a good turnout for that tournament. So please, we take the first 40 that sign up for that tournament to play. It's $120 to come in, and it's you get to do a $60 rebuy or add-on, and that's it. Play poker from there. So if you're interested in playing tournament play or cash play, please come on out. As I was saying, it's a 1-2. Every table is 1-2, and minimum buy-in is 50, and maximum buy is what you want. So please come on down to the Card Club and enjoy on the festivities of poker.
Perfect.
We got Big Sexy with the raise to 3-5, and Kai's coming along with 10-5. Seems to be these are the two players making all the action at the table tonight, folks. Everybody else just seems to be calling, but this is what you want. This is what happens, folks, here at the Card Club. You get action players, and you reap the rewards, or you get hit pretty good. So we got check all the way around, and there's that diamond. Kai thinks his 5 might be good enough. 5 high diamond might be good enough. He said he'll put 35 to see how good his 5 high flush is. Paul with the lay down. Big Sexy says he wants to see Kai's 5 of diamonds. So 9. Check mark goes to Kai. The only thing is, can Big Sexy make a move, or is Kai gonna? Actions on Kai. Kai's might have dozed off right there. I don't know what y'all think, folks. Did he doze off? He checks it. Big Sexy's making the move. $100. Does Kai?
I want you to put a 9 out there.
Does Kai sniff out this this bluff, or did that nap make him realize he only had a 5 high flush? What do y'all think, folks? Kai says he'll call, and he shows him 3. And there it is. Kai shows him that 5 high flush. Maybe that night, maybe Kai was just playing possum there and wasn't taking a nap, folks. What do y'all think? Kai wakes up from the night, makes a call, and wins a pot. So we got a $15 bomb pot coming to the table. Kai said he's making it hold him. Once again, that's 2 boards, so here we go. Big Sexy made a move there trying to bluff Kai, but Kai said the bet wasn't enough to get him to fold, so he made that call, which was a great call. So,
What are you playing?
so we got a $15 hold'em bomb pot.
Don, you want to play bomb pots? You know how good they are for your soul? Play Hold'em in Omaha.
10-4-4 on the first board, and we have 8-deuce-8. So action begins on Dino. Kev seems to be liking these bomb pots. I think the last one he scooped, he wakes up with an 8-9 and makes it $100. And Kev takes that down, uncontested.
No, thank you, Kev.
Just like that, bomb pot is over, and we move on to the next hand.
No, thank you.
You got Red Bull, Pino? Red Bull there?
No.
Ms. Lou.
Folks, if you're interested in coming down to the Card Club and you're hungry, no need to stop anywhere. Just come on down. We have Miss Lou in the kitchen tonight. She's making everything from steaks, hamburgers. She's got it all going back there on the grill. So if you're interested and you want to come down here and play some poker and eat, come on down. Here in Harker Heights, Texas at the Card Club. Looks like we got 15 coming around to the table.
Sorry about that.
And Paul just calls at 15 with him pocket queens. I said he's setting the trap. Is it gonna work?
Nope.
4, 8, 10, 2 clubs. Paul way ahead and makes it 25 to come along. Big Sexy with the re-raise, but as we can see, folks, we can't see his cards. What do y'all think he has? 2 clubs, ace 10.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Is Paul way ahead? What do y'all think? Let's play along with him and see what y'all think. Actions on Kevin, he folds. Paul with a call. So.
What did you say, 65?
Oh, Big Sexy, and there we go. We see 10-9. We see Paul way ahead. Actions on Paul. Paul seems to be making all the right plays tonight, folks. Set a trap, and let's see if he can get Big Sexy to catch Big Sexy in this trap. He bets 125, and that Big Sexy says it's price is right to call. He calls. We're going to the river. He's looking for that 9 or that 10 and that jack. check mark goes to Paul. We've seen Big Sexy try to make moves on the river. He said he'll pay 125 to see Paul's pocket queens, folks. Paul seems to be playing good tonight, folks. Said he just flat called that 15 with them pocket queens and played them queens to perfection. I don't think Big Sexy ever put him on that high of a pair, having just flat called that 15. So I must say that was a great for those of you players that think about how you should play big pocket pairs. There's one prime example of how to play it and get paid off. I mean, it worked off. He avoided a lot of cards, but he also got a risk and reward, folks, and that was I don't know if you can say almost perfection to play them pocket queens.
Thank you, ma'am.
He got paid every street, so.
I got my second win right now, y'all.
I know, I can feel you.
We got 2 coming to the table.
Oh, yeah, I told you it's the off
2's on Paul, 3-2. MJ wakes up with ace jack offsuit and makes it 30 to the table. We got a fold, Big Sexy folds.
How come it doesn't say King Kai, Queen
Kai folds.
I want a picture with me with y'all two right there.
Dina with jack 6, he folds.
Y'all two right there.
I know you are.
Actions on 24K. Kevin with ace 9 of hearts. Kev with the fold. And Paul says he'll come along 3-2 of spades. Let's see how it works.
Yeah.
He's been running hot, so let's see if he spikes at 3 or a deuce. There it is, folks. He hit that 3. MJ checks ace jack 9. Paul still in the lead with the 3. He'll make a move. He'll bet 25, and MJ makes a call, and MJ's looking for an ace or a jack, folks. And the 10 comes. Can MJ make a move? Or can Paul take it down with 3 high? With 3, hitting the 3. What do y'all think? Paul said he'll make it 35. Hey, folks, when you're running hot, you're running hot. MJ was way ahead of pre-flop, but Paul said he'll see a 3-2. So MJ just doesn't seem to be hitting cards tonight, folks. He's getting good hands, he's just getting out-flopped. That's the way it happens. We can see Paul has overtaken the lead on Big Sexy now. Big Sexy was in the commanding lead there for the early part of the stream. Paul has made a move. Last couple of hands, he's been playing them hands great, so. It's just like poker, folks. This is the way it goes. You can be hot. Thing about poker is taking advantage of your cards. When you get good cards, you got to get maximum value out of them. And it seems that Paul has been getting maximum value out of his hands.
Because I had lost my phone one time.
15 coming to the table. Dino calls with ace deuce of hearts. Miss Chrissy re-raises it. 55 with pocket kings.
That old one was bad, right? I need
Yeah,
to delete
the
it.
old one's bad. This is a new one. I just texted you.
Paul said he'll see a flop for king 10. Big Sexy with a call. Dino said he'll come along. He's pot committed, so we got 4 going to showdown. Chrissy way ahead. Oh, and Dino flops 2 pairs, and the dreaded ace always hits when you got that pocket kings, and Chrissy's gonna see where she's at. Chrissy bets 80, and she's about to see the bad news when Dino re-raises right here. Dino having flopped 2 pair. Chrissy quickly realizes that her kings are way behind. How many times does that happen, folks, when you get pocket kings and you raise and the ace spikes immediately? Dino rated 200, and I think Chrissy knows she's behind. Chrissy lays it down.
He said I'm done.
No, you can cut, but don't say I want to. I.
He's like my wife, man.
And Dina with the monster flop. So it always seems to happen when you wake up with pocket queens or kings, folks, and you raise. Somebody's always has that ace and the ace spikes. So I think Chrissy lost the minimum there after raising at 80, and Dina re-raised to 200. She quickly realized she was way behind. So we got a new player coming to the table. On seat number 6, said it looks like let's see.
Mr. Eddie.
Mr. Eddie.
Hey.
Nah, we don't know you about that. Mr. Eddie.
K-A-I-N.
Kane. That was his wrestling name. He used to be a wrestler.
Looks like we got a new player. Looks like it's Mr. Eddie.
Oh my God, he almost made me blow a snot.
Let's see what he's going by as his stream name tonight.
That's my name, Eddie Kane.
Eddie got that big hands and shit, you know.
They don't know what that's my name, Eddie Kane.
So we got 2 coming to the table. 2 starts on Speedy. Speedy just doesn't seem to be catching cards tonight, folks. A couple of hands he's been chasing them flush draws and just hasn't been able to hit them yet. So other than that, he hasn't really been involved in many hands. But it's just because he's been card dead, and sometimes that happens when you come play. Just seems to be card dead. It's just patience. Hopefully he'll catch one. It's Chrissy. The raise King Jack offsuit. 6 Kane. There he is. Ace Deuce of Spades. We just saw what Ace Deuce did a minute ago. So can we have a repeat of that same flop again for 6 Kane? We got 3 to the flop. Ace 10-8. There we go again. That ace is becoming popular on the flop now. Miss Chrissy bets 20 with the gut shot. She's looking for that queen. Mr. Eddie way ahead. Ace Deuce, folks, and what did I just say? Ace Deuce. Is that Ace Deuce back to back? Mr. Eddie turns 2 pair. What a hand! He sits down, wakes up with Ace Deuce, makes the call, hits the ace, and turns 2 pair. Miss Chrissy says she wants to see it. She wants to see if she can hit that queen. She calls 70 for a queen, and no, it's an 8. Check, and Mr. Eddie shows that Ace Deuce. So that Ace Deuce is running hot, folks. I think if you got an ace in your hand, you better play it. From here on out, the cards, the ace is getting hot. Miss Chrissy is running into an ace back-to-back hands. So.
No, you raised 25.
Mr. Eddie, what a way to come in right now. If he walks, he's 1 for 1, folks. So let's see if we can keep it going. Looks like we got a $10 straddle by Big Sexy. Action will be on King Kai first. Yeah, I think that is Jack 9 and Ace Deuce are the hands of the night so far. Ace Deuce has hit hard. Well, no, Jack 9 and yeah, I think it was Ace Deuce of Spades is what got that big flush. It hit Jack 9 of Spades. I think that was the big hand, wasn't it? We got 10 coming to the table. Speedy wakes up with pocket 4s. He's hoping to spike a 4 and get some kind of action. 5, 6, 9, 2 hearts, and MJ takes the early lead. Paul's looking for that heart. He hit a 5 ball on that turn. MJ wants to lead out and represent that he hit that 5, or he's got that 5. Mr. Paul says he wants to see another heart, and there's that ace, folks. MJ said he wants to makes it 40, and MJ takes it down. Good play by MJ on that hand. So, folks, I think that's the first hand MJ has won tonight. It's just because he's been card dead also, and then the other hand he got in, it was at Jack 9 of spades. So hopefully the tides will turn. We got $10 straddle by Kai. Action starts on Dino. Queen 6 of clubs. Dino said he'll get in there. He'll see a flop for $10. Fold comes around. MJ says he wants to make action and make a move with 4-3 of clubs. Jay said he's tired of sitting on the sideline just being an observer. He wants to get in on the action. So Big Sexy says he'll come along. I don't think King Kai's folding.
Y'all must think I'm gonna give money away. Ah.
So Dino's fixing it with. Dino says the pot is right, money is right for him to get involved. And just like that, folks, we went from $10 to $50, and MJ was the one that made action with 3-4 clubs. This is the kind of action you expect to see at the card club, folks. We got 5 going to the flop. Jack 7-4, all diamonds. This is an action flop, folks. Seems like everybody got some kind of piece of it, except check comes around the table. At 6 of hearts.
Go like that, look.
He said raw. Right there, yeah.
And Big Sexy leads out for 100. King Kai calls with 2 pair.
Oh, really?
Dino's got that 6. Paul folds. MJ folds. 2 go to the flop. Big Sexy's looking for that diamond or that 8. It's a king. Check mark goes to King Kai.
Are you Big Sexy, huh?
He hits 2 pair. There we go, folks.
Tino, you Big Sexy?
Yeah.
I like it.
Who said?
Hey, let him know he got my chip count wrong.
And King Kai takes another pot down with 7-6, folks.
Was it on live right now?
I don't know.
King Kai seems to be making all the right calls as the night we get further into the night. Him and Big Sexy have been making moves.
I'm awake now. That Red Bull got me awake.
So they've been the action pairs for the night, folks. If you have to, if we had to pick a couple of players so far, who do y'all think on the stream has been the best player of the night so far? If you had to pick a player right now, who would you pick as a player of the night? I think my vote would be for Paul. Paul's been making all the right plays, all the right laydowns, the right calls. Remember, he played the pocket queens to perfection, I would say. Speedy pocket 9 makes it 25. Big Sexy makes a call with 8-7. King Kai calls. Got 4 going to showdown. There's that ace deuce, folks. We've been seeing that ace deuce all night. Big Sexy flops a flush draw. Dino with ace jack. I don't see Speedy folds. I don't see Big Sexy going anywhere. Looks like he's gonna make a move.
Yeah, but
Looks like he re-raised Dino $75. And Dino shoves all in. Big Sexy with a call. He's chasing a diamond, folks. He's looking for any diamond. Dino's hand gets a jack. He's any diamond. He avoids it, and check mark for Dino. Dino wins a nice pot, folks. Big Sexy just felt that that diamond was coming, and Dino with a nice double up. Ace jack. What do y'all think, folks? Did Big Sexy make the right call there? Would you have
Pretty cool, huh?
call that down to see if you can hit that diamond? I know it's easy to say now that the diamond didn't come, but was that a good move?
Started down here. The letter was Mary's old club. Came in a month after the
Dino with a nice double up there. Ace jack offsuit. Avoids a diamond. Looks like we have a $25 Omaha bomb pot. And just like that, folks, I think Dino might have gone into the
Thank all you guys for coming out and playing the stream tonight.
to the plus.
If y'all want to double me up, I'll give y'all free time the rest of the night when you're playing. Omaha, single board.
So we have a Omaha bomb pot single board. Remember, you get 4 cards. 2 cards must play. So once again, folks, who do you think has been player of the night so far? No, it's still a little earlier, midway through our stream. And who do you think has been the player of the night?
Hey, we got a guy that Ron's brother makes all kinds of silver stuff. He has people necklace links like this big, pure silver. So you got it.
So we have a $25 Omaha bomb pot. If you see the players moving their cards around on the cards, that's what they're doing. They're moving them. That's a card reader underneath, folks, and that's what's reading them. So sometimes we have a little time or a little delay on why. It's because we're trying to make sure that you get the best possible view of the cards. So the card reader is reading them cards. So if you see the players moving over that box, that's what they're doing. They're getting read all cards, so that way you at home can see what cards they're playing. So. Looks like we're ready to go. We got one board coming. King Kai with a check. Dino with a check, and Miss Chrissy leads out with.
No.
Miss Chrissy flopped 2 pair, Jack 9.
That's too funny.
Kane with the fold. 24/7 Kev with the fold. Mr. Paul wakes up with flopping the straight. Queen 10, he flopped the straight.
No, you ain't get your head towards like this man.
Looks like we got 2.
Chris.
2 to the turn, and there's that 10.
True.
Just like that, Chrissy.
Yeah.
Shark over there.
That's 100 here. And that 10 was a bad card for Mr. Paul's. That 10 gave Miss Chrissy that same straight he had, so
I had Queen 9
they chopped that pot, folks, and we move on to the next hand. So that 10 was not that 10 card was not what Mr. Paul wanted to see.
$1 on it.
Get it straight. Broadway.
I had it also.
She did. She got it on the regular. Or turned it, I mean. Yeah. I flopped it. Yeah, at point 10, I flopped it. No. Yeah.
And as,
I wasn't
if I remind you folks, don't forget we're playing here at the KARD Club. So those of you on the stream already know, just come on down here, play some poker.
Well, you can't put
If you want to get on the stream, just give us a call. Come right here, get on the list, and we'll get you on.
Yeah.
Right now we currently have 3 tables going on, 3 full tables going on, poker on. In the lobby, we got the final table of our monthly freeze-out tournament going on right now, and I think we're down to looks like we're down to the final 3, and they're battling it out. So
Hey, home cooked meal.
we're open 7 days a week. Poker's good, food is good, company's good. So please come on down and visit our establishment.
There, you know, send it to me. I'm gonna show you what I already did, but let's see. It's the 0096 number. 15. Last 4 is 0096. Oh no, I said it's 70.
Looks like we got 4 to show down.
Give me a second. Yeah, you can, no worries. You can delete that one.
King Kai leads out with King High. Miss Chrissy calls.
I text you.
Haven't hit that 10. Mr. Paul with a call.
Who does?
Y'all always calling me.
I'm calling you now.
Y'all get whatever you want. Whatever you're hoping for, I hope you get.
And there, we hit a jack on the turn. Helps nobody. Check, check.
Lightning strike. Another love goes.
Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul thinking about making a move, or is he checks?
Too bad we can't.
3 of diamonds on the river.
I need your place thing. I need your playlist.
And Mr. Kai checks, and then we see the check mark from Miss Chrissy. Anybody try to steal this pot? Mr. Kane's thinking about it. He checks it. Mr. Paul waves a white flag, and cards will come over and see Miss Chrissy with a winning hand. It looked like somebody wanted to bet that, but nobody's willing to take that risk to get called.
Missed the bet there, Kai.
I should have bet right there. You call the bet right there? If I bet 45, you can call bet? What am I calling? 50. Bunch straddle. Oh,
We can see that Mr. Paul has taken the lead at 1.5 thousand. The Big Sexy, y'all forget, remember folks, Big Sexy was up there for most of the night, but he got hit in a couple of hands. He got hit with
Not really. I think they got a couple spots open on some.
Mr. Dino and then Pocket Queens that Paul played to perfection. He took a big hit. So just like that, the cards have seen the turn in favor. And Mr. Kane wakes up with 6. Kane wakes up with them Cowboys, folks. Pocket Kings. Sizing up, see what's the right number to bet to get people to call or try to make money off his kings.
man, I don't give a shit what I hit. I got it.
He says 45 seems to be the right number. 45 coming to Big Sexy. Big Sexy's been liking to get involved in a lot of pots, and sure enough, folks, he says he'll see it. And we know King Kai's calling. There it is. Dino comes along, and Chrissy's like, let me see if the pot's right for me.
I got the button. Oh my God.
Miss Chrissy gets in there. So we got 5 coming to showdown. So Miss Chrissy said it's pot odds. Why not, folks, right? Any 2 cards play. Any 2 cards alive before the flop, folks. 8, 3, jack, 2 hearts. Check, check. Mr. Kane said he wants to let everybody know where he's at, so he makes it 200. He says he possibly good enough for him right here. He'll take it down. Kai said he'll come along. King Kai calls with 8-5. Kai's looking for an 8 or a 5.
I can't remember exactly how long.
Miss Chrissy's with Queen 10. She's looking for that 9. We know that Queen would not help her, but
And then we came back in there.
Queen Krissy with the fold, and we're going to see the turn card. Kai's looking for an 8 or a 5, folks. 8 or a 5.
Now lately it's getting
Did we call it or did we call it?
Friday.
Mr. Kane is going to be sick when he flips over
Mondays are hitting this. Tuesdays.
this 8. King Kai. King Kai with 8-5, and he says, I will call 200 to see an 8. And what does he hit? An 8. And we're about to see Mr. Kane's face of disgust when Kai shows him this 8. There's them kings, and there's that 8-5. And there, look, there's a reaction, folks. He asked for 2 times, folks. That means we're going to run 2 rivers, folks. We're going to run 2 river cards. Deuce helps nobody.
I've learned a lot. And I'm still
So the first half of that board is going to King Kai. And Mr. Eddie's looking for a king with a board's a pair, and nothing happens. King Kai takes it down with 8-5, folks, and Mr. Eddie does not understand. Mr. Eddie's wondering how King Kai costs $200 with 8-5, folks. You tell me, folks, what do you think? As we've seen earlier, King Kai is ready to get involved in there with any 2 cards, and not only at pre-flop, not only in the flop, but on the turn. As he called 200 for an 8 or a 5, and immediately spiked that 8. Folks, when you feel it, you feel it. Looks like King Kai woke up from that nap and seems to be running good, folks. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I know Mr. Eddie just doesn't understand how King Kai cost 200, but I think everybody knew exactly that he had a pocket pair. And Mr. Kane is ready to reload, folks. As you see, that card, he's ready to reload, folks. And Mr. Kane says he's reloading for, I think, folks, that's 1,500, folks. So King Kai called $200 for an 8, and he hit an 8, folks. I mean, I don't know what else to say. So, King Kai, folks. I thought the hand earlier, but that right there seemed to me was a hand of the night, folks. That right there so far was a hand of the night. I don't know how many on the stream would say you'd honestly call $200 having hit that 8 and immediately hitting that 8 on the turn. He was looking for an 8 or a 5 is all he was looking for, and he hit it. So looks like we got action brewing again, folks. We got 4 to the hand, 4 coming in. Hey, look for 1. I think King Kai's not in the hand. He's too busy stacking them chips. So we got 6, 8 queen offsuit, rainbow flop. MJ said he wants to make a stab at it with King Jack offsuit. He leads out for 41. Speedy with King 9. Speedy doesn't seem to be catching any kind of cards tonight, folks. I mean, when he does catch cards, he's getting out flopped. He's just not hitting the flop at all. And looks like MJ's going to take it down with the first bet. So nice play by MJ there. MJ takes that down.
You ain't get that new camel hat yet?
What?
The new camel hat?
Cowboy hat.
No, the camel.
So
Raiders. Camel.
Oh, I haven't got one.
They say every camel hat is different. No exact pattern whatsoever.
Oh, really?
It's all different. I was gonna wear mine tonight, but
again, folks, we're coming to you live here from the KARD Club in Harker Heights, Texas. Action has been good all night. Action has been created mostly by King Kai and Big Sexy, but he makes it 10 and Oh, that folks, that may be a first. That's back to back. Folds for King Kai, so he must have had really bad cards. I'm not sure, but maybe he's just taking a break, folks. We got 6 going to flop. King, Queen, 6. 2 spades on the flop.
No same 2 hats with the camel on all teams.
I bet there is. I bet there is. You gotta find it.
It's like a finger. It's like a.
We got check and we got check by Mr. Paul. Rick Sexy will bet his king. King 10. Fold by Mr. Dino. Chrissy looks down at 9-6 and is it worth 40 to call her 6? She folds. Mr. Kane folds, and I think Mr. Paul's going to make this call with kings. He does. He's looking for a 3 or that 6 to pair. At 9 of spades may slow down. Big Sexy as puts out a flush out there, so he checks. The river comes and it's a queen. Check mark to Big Sexy, and does Paul thinking his king is good here? Or is he making a move to make Big Sexy thinks he's got that queen? He's been making the right moves all night, and I don't see Big Sexy laying this down. 75 to see if he's got that queen. He'll make that call. And he'll flip over and show him King 10. Good hand by Big Sexy.
What's that?
Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers. Cheese rice.
So
You call me?
Cheese rice.
Get a lot of crackers.
I thought you said cat.
Cheese.
I wasn't paying attention.
So folks, as we look throughout the night, throughout the hands, what do you think has been the best hand of the night so far? Please leave your comments in the chat and let me know. Who do you think, what's been the best hand so far? Was it that Ace-3 of spades that Big Sexy flopped? Was it that
Can on meat.
that eight ball Kai just hit probably about 4 hands ago? Or was it that Ace Jack that Mr. Dino doubled up on? What do y'all think has been the hand of the night so far, folks? Please let me know in the chat. What do y'all think? We got Big Sexy opening up with Ace Jack. Dino wakes up with pocket 8s. Fold by MJ. Big Sexy comes along. So got 3 going to the flop. King, Queen, Deuce, 2 hearts, and that king has been hot tonight, folks. Dino bets out 20 to see where he's at. Got a fold by Mr. Kane. Big Sexy will float to see if he can catch a ace or a jack or hit a 10 for a straight. 4 is a blank. He checks. Dino fires out. 75. Representing a king or a queen. Mr. Kane with a call. And there's a 9. Mr. Dino bets 55 only to see that get called by Mr. Kane, and Mr. Kane's going to show him that queen. Nice hand by Mr. Kane. So, nice hand, nice hand. He was betting the whole way down, and Mr. Eddie just never put him on a king. So we got $10 straddle by Big Sexy. Looks like KRISSY straddles for 20. So we got a $20 live straddle by Kai coming to the table. Action begins on Dino. Wakes up with King 7 offsuit. He'll fold. Mr. Kane wakes up with Ace Jack. Looks like Kai has straddled 30. And we see Mr. Kane lay down Ace Jack. I'm not sure what's going on there, folks. Is he still rattled with that 8-5 by Kai or something? Not sure.
I was just asking.
Are you saying I'm playing
But
tight?
he laid
I
down.
was just asking if you played a hand.
I had a
But
monster
Don
right
was
there.
tight.
I had a monster right there, yo.
And we got Big Sexy with King Jack.
How much is it?
King Kai calls at 80 and Paul's in there for pocket sixes. And we got 3 going to showdown. Don't forget, I'm still confused on Mr. Eddie folding that Ace Jack.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Maybe it's a good laydown, folks. We're not sure. We'll see.
They played 18 hours.
3, 4, 6, and Mr. Paul seems to be running hot again. He's flopping the set, and he leads out.
Let me stay out of it.
For 150, folks. 6-3-4 board.
I don't believe you.
Big Sexy fold.
You know me. Any positive?
King Kai with a call. He's looking for that 5 ball. It's a $150 5 ball. Is it coming? At 10 got there. Nothing. He's applying the pressure, folks. 350. Is Kai seeing that? 350. We saw Kai call for. He called $200 for an 8 and he got it, folks. Is he making this call? Kai's thinking it over. $350 for a 5.
I'll fold.
And he finds it and he folds. And Mr. Paul shows him that set of 6s. Mr. Paul takes down another big pot, folks, and he's been playing this pocket pair good, folks. He's been hitting them and he's been betting them and getting called all the way down. So he's been playing some good, solid poker tonight. Please let me know who you think the player of the night is tonight. As we can see, Mr. Paul has a dominant lead with over 1.7K. And the wheels have turned because I remember for most of the night, Big Sexy was in the lead. And Paul's been staying steady there. MJ just doesn't seem to be catching cards. And folks, if you remember, I think who was on that seat? What Paul's sitting on? He's sitting on what, seat 8? Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't that seat taken by was it by Jesse last week? And wasn't he on fire also? So maybe there's something to do with that seat right there, that seat 8. So I don't know, if I was to play the stream, I may want to ask to sit in that same seat that Paul's sitting in today. With seat 8, if I think correctly, I think that's what seat Jesse was in last week, and on Tuesday, and he couldn't miss either. So maybe it's something to do with that lucky 8. I'm not sure, but if you're interested, like I said, if you're interested in playing in the stream, please come on down here, sign up, give us a call, and let us know, and we'll put you on the stream. Ace Jack seems to be going around, folks. I think it seems like the 3rd or 4th hand in a row we've seen somebody with Ace Jack. Folks, and I think that Speedy takes down a hand. I think that might be the first hand Speedy has won tonight, folks. He hasn't been playing many hands because he's been card dead, but it's good to see him get in the scoreboard.
It's always hold 'em. Always goes back to default, so hold 'em, no matter what.
So it looks like we're having a $10 hold'em bomb pop, folks. So anywhere is the dealer. If you look on the button, if the person sitting on the button declines to play, or they don't play in bomb pots, it defaults to hold'em. So that is the standard. Now if the button comes out and the person sitting there wants to play Omaha, then that's when it changes. And just remember, folks, you do not have to play the bomb pots. As you see, Speedy's not playing the bomb pots, so if the person there does not play it, then to get in the bomb pot will be $10. So that's the way it works. So here we see we got two boards. 8 deuce jack, 2 diamonds up top, and ace 10 3 with 2 spades. So King Kai flops 2 pairs, 8 3, and Kane wakes up with a nice hand, but unfortunately hits nothing. 6 cards and hits no ace or no king. And that's easy $70 pop for King Kai. He takes it down with 8-3, folks. So something about that 8-3, 8-5 seems to be working for King Kai tonight, folks. You remember he hit Mr. Kane for well over I think it was $800 when he called. $200 for that 8 and immediately hit it. So if you're wondering what the players are looking back, folks, behind their head, they're seeing the delay stream that's going on in the that they've been playing in. So if you see them all looking back, that's what they're looking back to see if they got bluffed or what cards won or who was folded what. But so if you see a lot of them looking back, that's what they're doing. They're looking back at the television to maybe get some kind of try to get a read on what some players are doing or what. But as you remember, it's a 30-minute delay, so
Get him, MJ.
we see 4 going to the flop with
Locked up.
pocket 3s,
Got a couple $100.
jack 10.
Like folding everything.
There's that king, folks. The kings have been hot, and look at the 3s.
I ain't getting no hands.
Them small pairs have been hitting, folks.
I
If you
was telling you
remember,
when I came here,
Chris
I thought
flopped
you had
them
to play a certain
deuces,
amount
and
of
I
hands
told him you had to play a certain amount
to
of
stay on
hands.
his live stream. What he told
how
me.
much can Dino get out of this? And Dino turns a
How much time we got
boat.
left? We got 30,
I would
38 minutes.
And Speedy, is this going to be trouble for Speedy? Speedy turns a 10.
Well, I didn't know.
I bet you don't.
I thought you had played.
Speedy leads out for 85, and that could have been the best card Dino could have wished for us. He turned a boat, and it gives Speedy his trip 10. So Speedy's looking for a jack or a king to upset Dino's pocket 3s.
Dang, dang, dang.
This might be a interesting river card, folks.
Got time today.
It's a jack, and Mr. Dino is not going to believe it. But isn't this that jack has been killing people all night. All night. As you remember, is Don going to make a move and go all in? No, he just smooth calls, folks. Do you think? Oh, he re-raised him to 400. Can Dino sniff this out? Can Dino sniff it? No, he makes a call. And Don shows a full house. What a jack, folks. What a jack. That jack has been deadly tonight, folks. If you remember, Big Sexy hit that jack on Chris.
I've never seen Don play so many other hands, so many hands in the
And just like that, folks, I think that's what Don's second hand to win, but back to back. So, patience is a virtue. As you see, Don has Just like that, Speedy's in the positive, but still holding strong up top is Paul. King Kai's up in that leaderboard, folks. As you see, he's been, a lot of that was that 8-5 that he called.
What was it, 100?
Yeah.
What would you gone
No, I'm
somewhere
on the
for?
river though.
What would you gone somewhere for?
I need you to hit that.
Oh, on the river?
I'm glad you didn't raise them on the river.
I wasn't gonna raise them on the river.
So, see, Dino's still contemplating whether he played that hand right or wrong, folks. What do you think? Did he play his hand right? I mean, I don't see Speedy getting away from that 10 on that turn. So I don't know how much he could have bet on that turn to get Speedy out. So, you know, I think that 10 just was a good card and a bad card. I know Dino thought it was a great card, and so did Speedy. And just that jack ball just came river. So, and Dino wakes up with aces, folks. Maybe he can get a little bit of redemption back. See how many callers he gets. Dino re-raises to 40, and Kev wakes up with ace-9, and we haven't seen Kev in many hands, folks. So
Should have played that.
Kev folds, and I know we've seen him fold two. Kev's fold 2 big hands when he would have Jack 10 would have won him some big pots, but he's been playing conservative, but you know it's working for him, so he's doing something right.
35 more.
King Kai said he sees that 20 and he calls it. So we got three going to showdown with Dino way ahead. 6-4-7 and Dino still way ahead. Paul's looking for that 5. 125, Dino leads out. Paul's wondering what he would have raised $40 with pre-flop, and is it worth 125 to chase a 5, or he folds and Kai with the fold, and Dino takes that pot down with pocket aces.
What? What's up, Dino? Scour the plains and make you a victim. That's
So as we look, King Kai's been the aggressor, folks, but it's mostly he's very active on these tables. So we got 2 coming to the table. Actions on Mr. Kane.
Oh my God.
He calls with 10-8 of clubs, and Kev wake up with. Kev makes it $10 with A6 of clubs. Looks like snap call, and we. So we got 7 going to the flop. Jack 7 Queen 2 clubs, and that's a good flop for Mr. Kane, and 20%. Kev leads out for 25 with the flush draw. Paul calls with it, hitting that 7. Fold and fold. Dino folds, Queen Chrissy folds, and Mr. Kane's not going anywhere with that flush draw also, but he's. I think he thinks he wants to see a club, but I don't think he does. That queen may come off and slow some players down. Kev bets 50 and Kev takes it down.
Let's go.
Thanks, Kev takes down the pop.
Thank you very much.
Ace 6 of clubs.
I think they're all.
Who's taking notes?
Red Bull can't put comfortable on my hand.
Wait a minute, hold on. What you trying to insinuate there, sir?
Like it belongs.
Like it belongs.
Like a wishful feeling.
So Kev makes a good move there and takes that
I
card,
got a feeling.
takes that pot down on that turn.
Yeah, right.
I had 2 clubs right there. Me 10.
Mr. Kane's letting them know that they had 2 clubs. They didn't want to see that Mr. Kane didn't want to see that club.
Club come, you done. 9 of club come, you done.
Okay, yes, sir.
I had 8, 10 of clubs. 5 straight. Why not? I'm on a heater.
24K makes it $5 or 3-2. MJ's in the hand with pocket queens. Them ladies, let's see if MJ can get paid. Says root for MJ. Let's get MJ a hand. Big Sexy wakes up with King Jack. It seems like Big Sexy's been getting King Jack, Ace Jack, and a lot of hands lately. Fold comes around. Looks like we got heads up. Pocket queens against King Jack. MJ's trying to avoid a king on the flop. Other than that, I think he may be making a move on the flop to try to get some value out of his hand. So we call. There's no. And sure enough, folks, there it is. Just as I predicted, he makes a move with that low flop and he takes it down. Them queens. So MJ takes down a nice little pot. So he was just hoping to avoid any ace or any king, and he was making a move.
Let me just get out of there, I appreciate it. I just had to that 9 of club had to come. Yeah, that 9 of club come. You right. I'm done.
Looks like we have a $10 straddle by Mr. Paul.
Or no. Might as well put that on the screen. Put one up there.
Looks like we got a $20 restraddle by MJ, and I think MJ's just anxious to get some action going.
Oh. Really? Let me wake up. Oh my God. This guy. Hey.
Kai and Dino with both of that ace, so Dino says he'll come along.
Kai.
Kane with the fold. 24K with the fold.
I'm on bust that.
Oh, look. Here goes the other one.
Paul with the fold. And MJ wakes up with King 6. And
I'm not. He said, your old father fool with a hat right here. I know you organized.
and MJ makes a call.
Rack, then I had rack, and then I got a carrier. So you put them in a. I ain't gonna lie, man.
And we got 3 going to the flop.
OG like you. Where's that club out of here? I ain't got it. I used to have it.
9 Jack deuce, 2 hearts. Check by MJ. Check by Kai and Dino.
I think that's part of his game.
Dino's gonna try to steal it on the flop. 115. MJ folds. Kai calls. Kai calls with ace 5. Kai, that deuce doesn't help anybody. Is Kai gonna try to make a move? Is Kai gonna try to make a move? Like Dina's gonna try to make a move.
Yes, sir.
Dino makes a 162. Dino's representing that jack, folks, or that deuce? What do y'all think?
So I got a mom.
Kai, I don't think Kai puts him on that deuce.
My daughter's old car. It's a 2000. It's a Mazda 3.
Is Kai thinking about making a move, folks, or is he just gonna flat call him. I think if he flat calls him, he might give his hand away. What do you think? If he flat calls this,
When it dries,
it might show Dino. Dino might think he's. Kai's talking to himself. He says he's just weird. He's talking. He's replaying this hand in his head real quick. He just doesn't put Dino on the jack or a 9 or a deuce. He makes a call, folks. Does Kai have a read on Dino? What do we think? That's a Kai just says I don't put you on a jack or a 9 or a deuce. I'm just saying I just don't put you on any of that. How many of y'all make that call right there? Kai's been making all the right moves and all the right calls all night. How many of you can honestly say you would make that call right there? Queen on the river. Doesn't help anybody. Is Kai gonna make a move here, or is he gonna check? King Kai checks. And Dino looks confused now.
Yeah.
Dino looks confused.
I'm on the TV thing. Let me call you right back. I'll call you back. Oh.
And Dino makes it 175. Dino makes it 175, and Kai's thinking about. And Kai's counting up chips to put Dino all in to apply max pressure. Is he doing it? What a play. Kai puts them all in. Kai smell the weakness, folks. Can Dino smell it out, or did Kai play this to perfection, folks?
Hey, bring me 1,000.
Bring them at 1,000.
What do we think, folks? Can Dino find the call? He made the play. Did Kai pull it off? They would be chopping.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Folks, wait till. Oh, folks. And there it is. Kai shows him ace-5, folks. What? Look at Dino's face. Look at Dino's face, folks. Hey, folks, ain't nothing you can do about that hand right there. That's poker right there, folks. That is poker at its finest right there. Kai had a read on Dino the entire way. Didn't believe him at all and makes a move. Dino has look at Kai. Now that's the play of the night, folks. That's a play. You just gotta give him. Dino looks confused, folks. Dino looks confused. I don't know what else to say, but what a play. What a play. Dino was bluffing and he got rebluffed. But I don't know what else to say. Dino got bluffed. That's the play of the night. You gotta give it up to Kai. That was max pressure. Dino still looks confused. What a play. What a play by King Kai.
We're making the highlights.
I thought my chips were already in.
Oh, no,
I saw him pick that up. And I saw him pick my card up. I'm like, hey.
Check.
7, 8 checks, 2 checks, 3 checks, 8 checks.
Folks, that is the play of the night right there.
That had ace high, but then he called. I was like, oh, okay.
Was that the right lay down by Dino? Dino had thrown so much money in there, but what can he do? He can't call with ace high there, can he? You're right, Beat Wheels. Kai put him on nothing the entire way and called him down. That's nothing but poker at its finest. And nothing else you can say but a great play by a great player. He put Dino on nothing, and I think him talking out loud might have influenced that fold by Dino. He told Dino he didn't put him on any of that. Called him down on the turn. You think so? Beat Wheels. I mean, that's a move that you don't see many people. I mean, Dino had put probably 70% of his stack in there, and then I mean, it's not much of a. Now that you look at it, I mean, it's hard to make that call when you have ace high, and the player to your calling you puts you on nothing, and then shoves you all in on the river. I mean, what can you do? Kai talked his way into that bluff. He wrote the story, printed it, and sold it, and Dino bought it. So that's a bluff at its best. I mean, you're not gonna see a better bluff than that. We wake up with Big Sexy, but wakes up with Ace Queen. As Big Sexy's been waking up with monster cards all night. He's been waking up with Ace Jack, King Jack, Ace Queen, and look at this flop. Ace Queen with a flush draw. Dino hits at 8. And Dino might be on tilt now, so he might be still be there. It is. He makes that call way behind. That deuce doesn't help anybody. Big Sexy, let's go ahead and get them all in now. No, Dino lays it down, and nice hand for Big Sexy.
Chips.
So,
Live stream.
what do y'all think, folks? Hand of the night. Let me know on the stream. What do you think the hand of the night was? I thought it was that Ace 3 of spades early on in the night that got, and just like that. Look at King Kai up to 1.2. Just like that, King Kai has been. If we go back probably about an hour and a half ago, we can see where King Kai was down at the bottom. But as I mentioned earlier, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and it's making maximum value out of your cards that you get. And King Kai has gotten maximum value out of the cards he's gotten, whether he had it or didn't have it, whether he chased you. But don't forget, he chased Mr. Kane for that 8 and hit it.
So this is how I know Kai. Every time Kai sees, he's up. Every time Kai sees, he's up.
You're right. I think if Dino does go all in on that, but as you remember, he checked it to Dino. Dino make a bet, and Mr. Kai's only bet was to go all in, and Dino bought it. So we got 2 to the table, fold, and 20. It looks like we got the same 2 guys that have been in hands all night going up against each other. And there's Queen 10 against Queen 9, and 10 in the window, check. Queen 10, and there it is. Mr. Sexy hits that 2 pair, and Kai's looking for a jack.
Heart.
And we calling it or what, folks? What I say? King Kai hits that straight, folks. King Kai hits that straight. As I mean, when you're running hot, you're running hot. I mean, call for a jack, and he hits his jack. So, I mean, there's not much you can do. Play them cards when you got them, and ride the heat wave. Seems to be that I think the Kai and Sal seem to have a connection going as the dealer and Jesse had last week. But the looks like we have a $10 bomb pot going.
Let's get paid, son. We got 17. We got 30 to get paid.
Not sure what kind of bomb pot we're playing yet. $10 bomb pot going around. So far, the Paul and Kai seem to be the big winners of the night. Started off early in the night. Kai took a couple early hits, went down. Big Sexy came out hot. Was on the heater, rode it for a while, and then got caught up in a couple of hands that just cost him pretty big. And Paul's just been playing steady. Paul's been the steady player of the night, but if you want the action, you know, King Kai's the one that's bringing the action, the excitement, the calls. So Gotta say, player of the night tonight for me goes to be King Kai. Looks like we're playing Omaha Bomb Paul for $10. We got the players moving them cards to make sure the card reader can read them. Ace, Queen, Jack on the flop. Rainbow flop. Kai leads out for 25. Mr. Kane with the call. Kev with the call.
Nine.
Queen on the river. Queen on the turn. Kane and Dino with the same 2 cards, Ace King. So Kev said he's looking for a 9, asking for a 9. 5 of hearts. Looks like we're gonna have a chop.
Bet 30?
Bet is 30. Action is the 24K. He lays it down. And they both flip over Ace King.
Take a picture of it on
And they have a chop.
I was gonna drive it today, but I was waiting. I've been waiting for tilt steering. I want to get tilt steering in there. When they do the tilt steering, they're gonna put a brand new. I have AC and stuff in there, but
And we have a chop pot.
all the brand new
Jack 9,
put that new fan in it and all that stuff. So I drive it once in a while, but I'm just waiting for the.
So as the stream winds down, folks, we got about 30 minutes left to play.
Jack Queen, 8
So,
on the flop.
as I mentioned earlier throughout the night, don't forget we have
But I think I'm about to sell.
1-2 games going right now. We have 3 full tables going.
I want to take my truck and
We have the stream going. We just finished the monthly freeze out tournament,
Buying the cards right now.
just wherever. So I built my credit good enough to where
and
if I
we
get
have
it,
Friday night freeze out tournament. Friday night freeze out tournaments that we have every Friday for $50. So please come on out, enjoy poker here in Harker Heights. So it's just a drive away, 20 minutes away for you folks in Temple, Cove, Belton. So anywhere in the local area, please come on down and enjoy some poker. And you'll find this kind of action not just on the stream but on all the outer tables. So and all these, we said earlier, all these games are 1-2. Minimum buy-in is 50, and the maximum is what you want to buy in for. So as somebody mentioned earlier, all these stacks usually bought in for this much. No, I mean it just depends on what kind of table and what kind of night you're feeling. But if you sit down and you see players who've been playing for a while and got a couple thousand in front of them, you can sit down and buy in for what you can afford. It's all a friendly game of poker. Any 2 cards play. Here we have 2 diamonds on the flop and King Kai, flopping with a flush draw. Paul with the 8, and MJ flopping that king. We got 3 going to the turn.
How much time we got left on the
We got about 12 minutes.
We got Jack on the turn.
Yes, sir. 10 o'clock is over. We started at 7. I believe. I don't know.
MJ leads out with
not any.
60 with his king. King Kai with a call looking for that diamond. Paul's got that 8 looking for an 8 or an ace. He makes a call.
Chewy, you're doing a good job, Chewy.
Thank you, Kev. I hear you. And the 5 of hearts, no good. That gives MJ the check mark. Will he value bet the river to see if he can get any more action, any more money out of anybody?
It wasn't rotational or dealing, but I don't know where that's at.
That's funny.
I think MJ's trying to size up to see how much. MJ checks and shows that king, and
Real good.
MJ takes it down with king 9. Nice little pop for MJ.
Still got a long ways to go. But still long.
And MJ with the takedown. It's been a rough night. It's been a rough night for MJ tonight. He hasn't been catching many cards tonight. When he did, he got stung early in that. He's been following an uphill battle all night.
Player.
So that happened early on in the night. And he just hasn't been able to catch cards, and when he does catch cards, he's just not hitting any kind of flop. As you can see, folks, this is a 1-2 game that we have going on here, and it doesn't play like a 1-2 game. So if you're interested, just please come on down, get your name on the sign-up list, and sit down and play some poker. We got $2 coming to the table all the way around.
You played 8-5 on me. Off Klub. Say he ain't like that.
Bad. He beat me for 8-5.
Fold by. This might be a first, folks. I think this might be the first $2 hand we've seen all night.
We want a straight draw with this.
Queen Ace 4 on the flop, 2 hearts.
Yeah, if it comes 6-7-4.
Check by Dino.
I guarantee you won't do it again.
24K makes it 15. Call by Paul. Paul's looking for that 10. 15 to Dino. Dino with a call.
It's so fun. It's so fun.
24K way in the lead. Just trying to avoid any 10. There's a jack.
You could have pocket jacks though.
Gonna be an action card. It's gonna get people involved.
I knew you had a big pair. I said, man, if you got pocket jacks right
Speedy
here.
turned that straight.
All I wanted to do was put a king out there. He would not do it.
15-15. Is Speedy gonna? The 2 hearts out there. Is he gonna re-raise, or is she just gonna
Next time
call?
I know what to do.
What you gonna do next
If
time?
I ain't got tripped,
Well, I guess that answers our question. He goes all in. He doesn't want to see any more hearts. He's letting the rest of the players know where he's at.
Who's all in? Don?
So actions to 24K.
Look, stack his chips all tall and shit.
Does he put Speedy on 2 pair, having turned that straight?
He gone.
He makes a good lay down.
Go ahead, Don. Show us King 10 of hearts.
He makes a
That's
good.
14 you
Dang. Kai seems to have the right read. King 10 just wasn't King 10 of hearts. He had King 10.
He might have had King 10 of clubs, yeah.
All I know is he won. That's all I know. That's what he got.
Speedy takes down another pot, and it's been. Speedy was quiet there for probably the first hour, 2 hours, and it seemed like the past 30, 45 minutes he's been catching his cards. And Kev is right. Kev put him that straight.
Don bluffed the shit
Good
out
lay
of
down.
Don bluffed the shit out of Chuck. He saw 2 tighties sitting in the corner. He said, God, look, all the tighties were the same colors too. Look.
Folks, as we're winding down, please,
like you right now.
if you want to come down here and play cards at the Card Club, just come on down here to Harker Heights and get in on this action. We have plenty of food, friends, and the chips are flying. Right now we have three full tables going, so please come on down. We'll be here tonight.
Good hand.
We're open 7 days a
Good
week.
hand, dog. You love me?
Kane wakes up with pocket deuces. King Kai raises to 21 with 10-8 of hearts. Dino gets in the hand.
Here we go.
Good answer, sir.
Queen Chrissy has been tired of not catching cards, so she gets involved with 5-4 offsuit.
Yeah. You right.
Paul calls a 9-7 offsuit, and we got 5 going to the
I'm
flop.
about to sit a hook at somebody.
Hurry up. You got much time.
Here it is.
Line. Gamble
Real
time.
gap hook right here.
It should be last 7 minutes, really.
Ace, King, King on the flop.
53, 55, 953.
Dino's way in the lead, but somebody gonna try to represent that king. Check all the way around.
Last bonfire, huh?
Queen of clubs on the
Do a
turn.
racehorse the last hand.
You want a racehorse?
$20.
I gotta go to miss.
500.
I'd rather just transfer to the other table.
Yeah, I just go to the other table.
You got long money.
Call by Mr. Kane. Mr. Kane's looking for that deuce. And that deuce only.
It would have been good for me.
Racehorses on this, they're racehorses on the stream for 5,000.
Oh my God.
On that one?
Yeah.
On the one you showed me?
Interesting.
We got 2 to the river.
The main table is full. Probably just change the card.
And there's the ace. Mr. Dino with a check mark.
That sounds good, boss.
50,000.
What can he find to? Well,
Hey, that main table's coming, bro.
he bet 75, and Mr. Kane folds, and Mr. Dino with.
When I get off the
With
main
a
table
boat.
and I go to the other 2 tables, so much better because I don't know. It's for me. I'm short. Gotta reach.
So it's been an interesting night, folks. It's been we started off with Big Sexy with an early fast start, and Heater, he couldn't seem to miss, making all the right calls, all the right folds, catching all the cards, and then slowly, gradually, Paul started to catch his cards. He played us right from the pocket queens. Then King Kai took over the stream for about a good hour, creating all the action and making all the right calls, all the right reads, and that's what's got him up towards the near of the leaderboard for the winnings for tonight. So we have folds coming around to the table. Fold for Speedy.
So you don't have a table for us up there, right?
King Kai with a fold, and
So if we just change the cards here, we don't have to.
Dino with ace 10 makes it 6, and
Tuesday night tournament down there,
Dino can't seem to get action with his ace 10.
I think 40,000.
Go on to see another hand.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a little tournament.
Yeah, that's fine. And then you just
No straddles, period.
He used to play here.
Huh?
He used to play here.
Yeah.
Remember? We spent $1,000 game.
Look, folks, I think we got about 5 to 10 minutes left in the stream. Please leave your comment below and let me know who the player of the night was. Who do you think was the player of the night? What was the hand of the night, and what was the move of the night? So there's plenty of hands to go through. We can go from the ace-3 of spades to that miracle jack that came on the river, to Kai's $200 call for an 8 and immediately hitting that 8. Or we'll always remember that $325 bluff that Kai made on that river that got Dino to fold. So let me know what you think the hand of the night was.
Today's Sunday. They close at 10, huh?
He called me a while ago. But
We got a six of hearts on the turn.
Morgan.
Queen Chrissy with the lead.
I had to call that dude 3 times.
Mr. Eddie looking down for a gut shot. Dino with ace high. Miss Chrissy with the win.
I sent Cash App. Look, I sent Cash App 15 minutes later and then go. Called him. I said, hey, man. Oh, my bad, man. I'm this and that, whatever,
yeah,
right?
it doesn't. The alarm's not going off on our phone.
Yeah, okay.
But we're supposed to be watching it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I was just letting you know.
So,
though, like,
You told him. I mean, you told him. He told him.
We got a $10 straddle by Mr. Paul.
on a couple times, a couple occasions.
They're wondering if they can play all the way up to the bonfire and see the. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Bonfire will be the last hand.
So it looks like we're going to play all the way up to the bomb pot, folks, for the last hand. So it looks like we got 3 hands left for the night. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's action. If you're interested in getting in on this action, please come on down to the KARD Club, sign up or give us a call, put your name on the list, and we'll get you on the sign-up sheet and find out what day works for you and works for us. So please, and also if you don't want to be in on the live stream, there's no need to. We got 3 tables going right now of cash, so please come on down and get in on the action. No worries.
It's still the ball pot. I had to go close to the other club. They closed it to
We got
he was called before a while ago. Mystic.
Ace 10 Speedy with Ace Queen offsuit for $10 going around the table.
Sir, thank you. Hey, you get your when you get back.
We got 5 to the flop. 4 Queen 7 all spades. All them spades, we only got 2 players with a spade, and Chrissy's the only one. Somebody make a move to try to take this pot down early. 10 of diamonds on the turn helps nobody out. Speedy's still in the lead. Check all the way around the table, and ace on the river. Kane hits it straight. Paul's trying to buy it, but he'll quickly realize Mr. Eddie is going to make that call.
Yes. Good call.
It's a fold, and Mr. Eddie shows a straight.
Yeah.
Kind of figured that.
Nice hand for Mr. Kane. As I mentioned, we're going to play down to the bomb pot, which is 2 hands away. So thank you for tuning in to the stream tonight. We had a lot of action. So the next stream will be coming to you live on Tuesday. So please, if you're interested in playing the stream, give us a call. As we look at the overall winnings for the night, we can see Paul stayed steady the entire night. King Kai made that late night run, got back up there. 24K has been holding steady there the whole night. So, if of course there's a winner, there's always going to be a bottom loser. It looks like MJ for the moment is the man
Straight flush draw.
to hold that title, but we still have 2 hands. Like I said, the bomb pots can get you in the hands and make your money, so we'll see what the final outcome is. But currently it looks like Paul's the big winner, and MJ is going to be the man holding that torch of last place for the night. So Mr. Kane wakes up with them kings, and if we remember, them kings were what cost him all his stack when he got to the table early on. As soon as he said, I think it was what, second or third hand in, is what Kings got him in. Look, folks, he runs into pocket aces. When it's just not your night, it's not your night. Are we gonna get it all in before the flop, or is Mr. Kane just gonna flat call him? Pocket aces against pocket kings, and looks like Mr. Kane's thinking about he makes, and there it is. He makes it 180. Is Paul gonna make the move to get them all in before the flop, or we're gonna wait to see it after the flop? What would you do here, folks? If you got them pocket aces, would you make the move now? I think I would make the move now.
580. God damn.
580 lets Mr. Kane know that means nothing to him. Can he lay it down? Can he lay down them kings, folks? That kings cost him a lot of money early on in the night. Can he find a fold in him?
God damn.
He makes the call, folks, and something tells me we might be getting it all in on that flop. I think if we see no ace or no king, we're getting all the money in the flop. $1,000 before we see a card. And what would you expect? Aces against kings. Pick a horse. It's hard to pick against them aces. I think we're gonna get all them chips in.
All in.
And sure enough, there it is. Aces against kings, and he's gonna Mr. Kane is gonna be them kings. Oh, aces over kings. Oh.
How many times?
One time.
He says one time, folks. He's looking to avoid a king. There it is, folks. An ace. And look at that. Wow. They both hit their cards. they both hit their
Wowzers,
cards,
dog.
and Mr. Kane,
That's crazy.
That's a wowzer.
them Kings are not his friend tonight. Them Cowboys are not his friend tonight, folks.
I don't know how many times I've
They
seen
have
that
not.
shit before now.
When it's not your night, it's not your night. You run into Kings against
9 out of 10
Aces.
times Aces win, but I've seen Kings win before.
What that is a great flop
I thought, yeah.
for both hands, Mr. Kane. It's hard to get away from. How many of you could have folded Aces pre-flop there when they got re-raced to 580? Did anybody put them on Aces? What do y'all think? That is a hard hand to lay down. What, folks? I don't know what else to say, but what a way to end the night as we're getting ready to see our bomb pot. The bomb pot's gonna be the next time. And Mr. Kane,
I know when he instant called, he either had the king or he had the queen.
so it's
And I was hoping he wasn't turning
them
queen.
King. And
I was praying he wasn't
we
turning
did
queen.
have Mr. Paul was up to 1.5, I think, before we just saw a minute ago. And I think now he just almost doubled up, folks. So that seat was hot last Tuesday, and it seems like that seat continues to be hot today. So
Like 70.
if I was you and I'm playing that stream on Tuesday, I think I would ask for seat number 8 and Sal, because I think Sal was the same guy dealing them cards. So what a flop. Can any of you have laid down them Kings? And just like that, he rockets up to 3.2 in one hand, folks. Pocket Aces and Pocket Kings, but as I suspected, if no ace or no king come on that flop, that money's getting in regardless. So that's a hard lay down.
Called my $400 raise.
Can you lay down Pocket Kings pre-flop to a bet of 580? It's hard to put somebody down on them aces, but he got re-raised to 580.
What the hell you clapping back there for, a commentator? What is it, just 2? Huh? Two? I called 2.
Probably talking about that hand you're cowering.
Here we go. We got 2 coming. For the end, what is this? The third? This might be the third hand of the night that we've seen Pocket do a $2 hand.
Look at Dino's face. He's commentating.
2, 3, 4. Two hearts. Big Sexy. Oh, what a flop for Big Sexy.
Yeah, they ragging the shit out of you.
He leads out 25.
I figured that was gonna happen.
What they do? You got it on the intercom out there?
Still say my fucking.
And we have Mr. Kane going all in.
This guy turned up.
78 all in for Mr. Kane, and he's gonna get snap called by Big Sexy.
Don't put no 5 out there. Not put no 5
What?
out.
Oh, are we all in?
Yeah.
I'm always one time.
Ooh.
So, yeah, 78, 8, 9 folds. And then there's no more action.
I like your hand. Obviously. You got a lot of outs.
He's ahead.
You got a lot of outs. He only runs it once. Don't put no 5 out there. Oh, there it is.
There it is. He hit this flush.
Over. Absolutely over. Flush takes it down.
Flush takes it down, just like that.
Flush.
Folks, it just doesn't seem to be Mr. Kane's night tonight. Them Kings,
Last hand.
Pocket Kings, seems to be the hand that got him in trouble all night.
Hold him on.
He lost all his chips, Pocket Kings to 8-5, and then he lost Pocket Kings to Pocket Aces. I don't know. He's going to be dreaming. I'm not sure he'll play Pocket Kings again anymore.
Friday night when I won that bomb pop. Well, I had the nut flap.
Well, folks, this is the last hand of the night. I'd like to say thank you for tuning in to the Card Club. I hope you enjoyed the stream.
Give me a nut flash, and then they have two
Once
pairs
again,
on
we'll
the
be
other
streaming again on
door.
Tuesday here at the KARD Club. Come on down, play some poker, get some good food, meet some great friends,
Bottle of water.
and we hope to see you here soon
Bottle of water.
as we'll tune in and watch this last hand as the players
That boy,
start
Jack King.
racking up their chips. This is the last hand of the night. I think we are playing a $20 Omaha long pot, so
Good luck, thank you.
Well, I should have known better not to do that when it's almost the end of the night. I wouldn't even.
and we'll see. We'll go down.
Thank you.
Mr. Kane still talking about his pocket kings against pocket aces, but folks, that's poker. That's the way it plays out. We can all say we lay it down once we're seeing the cards, but it's hard to see that flop. But as I mentioned, if no ace or king come on that flop, that money's getting in regardless. The only difference would have been there is Mr. Kane lays down then pocket kings pre-flop and he got re-raised 580, but that's a hard fold pre-flop.
7.
Here we go to the flop. Ace, queen, 5, 2 clubs. Actions on Big Sexy. He checks.
Check.
Check goes all the way around.
Check.
Check all the way around the table. Jack of clubs on the turn.
Check.
Check. I'll keep it friendly last hand.
Check goes around all the way around the table. And the last card for the night is the 7 of diamonds, folks. So again, want to say thank you for tuning in. Big Sexy with a check mark. There's that Jack. Them Jacks have been good for him. Jack gave him he hit that Jack to get a boat or the trips, and
I think Kai said stay here.
he might end up winning last hand with the Jack again.
So we can cash out and come back.
He lays it down, folks, and I say thank you once again for tuning in to the KARD Club, and my name is Chewy, and y'all have a great night, and hope to see you on here on Tuesday, folks.
What do you have?
Thank you. Good night.
I know I should.
You know, I didn't want to rack me. Huh? Over there?
Oh, we leaving? We're staying here. But you can buy it whatever now.
That's what I was going to explain. I don't kind of say I wanted to stay over here, but we are going to move the dynamic table because we don't have a camera above this table in case